What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 7. Back at it again, getting some more going. So, I hope y'all ready. This one's a bit of a bop, right? We're zooming, we're cruising. Anyway, as you know, I have to ask you if you could please hit that sub button real quick for me. I know we ask every time, but it really does mean a lot. And when I ask, we just get more, and it helps. So thank you. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, enjoy the content, and don't forget, if you want to tell me something, comment down below. I try to read all of them if I can and respond when I can. So, hey, nonetheless, enjoy the vid. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
Okay.
Nice.
So, does anyone need a refresher for last time, or does everyone remember what was going on?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to refresher, but I'm pretty sure I'm good where we are.
Okay, I'll just briefly. You guys are assigned by Kenjiro to investigate some of these properties that are being negotiated for between the Land of Rivers and the Land of Tea, represented by Lord Ibuki and Amy, respectively. You investigated the forest and encountered a hunter, a group of hunters there. You got some information from them about smugglers. You also visited a sage creature in the form of an elk, who apparently wants the hunters out of his land.
True.
You arrived at this mine and began exploring it, and you have just encountered a group of large spiders, which are descending from the ceiling towards Izuto and Suiko, who are exploring together.
We love some speeders.
Without further ado, we will go ahead and begin. So, Arata, you hear Izuto and Suiko sort of calling out, their voices echoing in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
They appear to have encountered something. What would you like to do?
Can I hear like words that they actually say or no? I just kind of hear nonsense. So. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, then my reactionary would definitely be to go back and help them. So I will definitely head that way to go assist them. Let's see what we got. Boop. So I'll just dash, and so I got a good. Wait, do I forget what my speed is now. I think my speed went to 35. It did. All right. 70. Come on. All right. I'd sprint on over there.
All right. And Thanatos, I suppose, follows after you.
Yes. Yeah.
The first giant spider here descends from the ceiling and heads towards Izuto. As it approaches you, it reaches out with these venomous fangs to bite you. And you just barely managed to dodge out of the way.
Let's go. Let's go.
The next giant spider goes ahead and it dashes up to Suiko.
That thing came out of nowhere.
Her furry legs scraping along the stone of the mine. The other spider also dashes up to Izuto, trying to capitalize on its group there surrounding you. Izuto, you are up.
Alright, I will...
Just do your Data self-bomb, knock him out.
I wish. Move here.
So, if you recall...
yeah, the reaction thing, I'm okay with that as well.
You are? Okay.
He's crazy.
There's 3 of them, but okay.
There's 3 of them?
Yeah, you're surrounded by 3. Yeah, you're surrounded by 3.
I stand corrected. I didn't see one. My name was covering it. I didn't see the bottom one.
Yeah, there's 3 of them around.
I can take 2. I cannot take 3. I'm taking 3. I will just... pull it up. Well, we are in a cave, so... Or I guess in mine. I start churning the ground underneath me and try to push them all the way with mud waves. They have to make a strength saving throw.
Alright.
And it is a cone, so it's for the 3 of them.
Okay. So what's your DC?
DC is 14.
Okay. So 2 of them succeed, 1 of them fails. The middle one fails. So what happens to him?
Alright, so they will take 3d6 earth damage, and on a failed save they get dazed, and then the 2 that succeeded will take half.
Okay.
And I'll use my double jutsu to do it again.
Easy peasy.
Okay. So do I need to roll more saves then for each?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the middle one is dazed.
Right. And the other 2 took half, right?
And the other 2 took half.
All right. So the second evocation of this jutsu, as Izuto furiously
Cool.
weaves hand signs.
Furiously.
The top and middle succeed, and the bottom fails.
Yeah, there we go. And it's not 3. It's 3d6, not 2. Alrighty.
Okay, so the top one is left with 5 HP, and the other 2 are eliminated with the second evocation of the.
That wasn't bad.
What jutsu is this?
Mud wave.
Mud wave jutsu. They're carried away in the mud wave. Okay. You marked off your chakra use for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, sorry, no.
Okay. Next up is Suiko.
I'm gonna get back here and you're just gonna have everything dead.
Sorry, if I move, do they get a reaction towards me moving? I'm sorry.
Only if you're next to him.
Only if they're next to you.
Only if I'm next to it. Okay,
Right.
cool.
It's like you're turning your back to them, so they attack you from behind and sort of
Okay.
back you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna punch him in the face with my iron claw.
Smack him in the face.
Okay. So unfortunately, it does dodge out of the way on its nimble little legs there.
It's fighting.
Next up, that is that spider, and he will attempt to return the favor and try to bite you. Now your
Alright.
extended arm there, and he misses horribly.
What we
not
like to
getting
hear.
close. Arata is up.
Oh, my kunai wouldn't even help if I throw it. I mean, I guess I'll just keep on running up here. I can go 70. Boop. And that's I dash up to help out. And then Than ferociously chases behind me.
All right.
I should have had him hop on my shoulder earlier, but here we are.
The giant spider attempts to attack Izuto,
You guys okay?
and he does crit. So go ahead and make a DC, a Constitution saving throw.
Use a Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution. As you begin to feel poison coursing through your veins.
Well, this is less than ideal.
So you do only take half damage from it. However, it was a crit, so the damage dice are doubled.
Boy. Not starting off strong here. Oh, jeez.
So you take 19 points, and that's a mixture of piercing damage from the bite and poison damage.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Izuto stumbles back a little bit. Izuto, you are up now.
Alright. Things are going to die now.
Oh, I'm sorry. The poison. All right, so that would actually be. You take a little bit less damage. You're at 9 health because the poison was half.
It's a step in the right direction, I suppose.
Alrighty.
You need to bite me, Izuto? You good?
We'll get there when I get there.
Hey, I got pills if we need it.
I think I do too. I think it should be fine. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna use the. Trying to find it. Give me 1 second. find it.
If I would have put Dan on my shoulder, we literally could have killed this thing. I'm throwing.
Okay, I'm just gonna do another mud wave. I can't find the actual ability I want. I don't know where it is now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do another mud wave.
So he does save on the saving throw.
It's
but
3.
Yeah, you still might take him out with half damage.
What are these rolls, Hudson? What's going on over here?
Yeah.
No, he'll die anyway, but I'm upset about it.
Okay. Yep. He is just barely taken out. If it was one less than that, he would have been. Fine. But the second mud wave sort of carries it off, meaning its fellow buddies sort of splashed up against the cave wall there.
Let me do that. I'm gonna look for what I was trying to
Next up is Suiko.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I think I will do. Okay, I'm gonna do my high monk move. So.
Okay.
Okay, I have to roll a d20 2 times, right? Because I'm kicking them 2 times.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be 1 hit. And that'll be 2 hits. So go ahead and roll damage for both your hits.
No. And it says I get a plus 1d6, so I roll a 2d6.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure. Did that correctly?
Okay. So with the combination of the dual kicks there, the final giant spider is taken out, squashed beneath your heel. And you hear some scurrying and skittering in the shadows of the ceiling as the remaining spiders scurry away from you.
By the way, the music got it perfectly on that.
So you're now free to continue exploring the cave.
Guys, health?
You good, Izuto? How's it going over there?
Health, please. That was a rough fight.
All right.
That spider had a lot of zest in it.
44 plus 4. Is that excessive? You also don't have much chakra, so we go. Okay.
I have chakra pills and I have my pendant. Chakra wise, I think I'll be okay.
No, I was looking at Suiko's chakra for you
Oh,
biting
Suiko.
her. Because I can give you a greater blood pill, but I also only have 2 of them. And it's a 4d4 plus 4.
Okay, just in case, I'm gonna activate a dust code so my gourd will now disappear and just be around me. It will be.
Well, if you have that, then let's
go with it.
just keep going.
Give me a second, I need to calculate this again. My AC is now 13 plus 13 plus 30 plus 30 plus 19. Then you round down, so my AC is 20. And then I
Your
will
AC
gain.
is 20?
Yeah, so it's. What's the ninjutsu ability modifier? Is that not the.
That's your intelligence.
Oh, sorry. You're right. So I will have an AC of 13, 16, 17. I will have 17, and then I will get. Equal to. And then I will get 14 more hit points.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
So 20. Wait, 14. 20.
Easy peasy.
So you watch as Izuto forms a coat of the iron dust around him. He looks considerably more durable than he did just a second ago.
Alright guys, y'all really have me worried over here, okay? I'm trying to explore this fun little, cave lake over here. All right, y'all really killing my vibe. I guess they can walk up. Have y'all explored said area? Or we?
There's a lot of shrooms here, and they look yummy.
They do look yummy. You want to take a bite and see if they got healing powers?
Listen.
Hey, I have a blood pill if it makes you hurt any more than you already do. I'm just saying you could.
For the
I'm just saying you
content.
could.
For the content.
I'm just saying you
for the
could.
content. I'll take a bite of the mushroom.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's fair.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right. Oh.
So your stomach begins to cramp up a little bit as you swallow this mushroom here. You take 6 points of poison damage.
Hey, here, I'll toss you. I feel bad that I encouraged you to do that, Izuto. I definitely peer pressured you. I toss you a little greater blood pill. You can chomp down on. Which it gives you 4d4 plus 4 health back.
I'm gonna. How much temporary?
That'd be
points did I
31.
get?
Oh, you got 14.
Right, but some of those temporary hit points were just taken out by the.
Would that affect? Would
Well,
that
yeah,
affect the
I was just
temporary hit
gonna-
points, or would that?
So since I got 14, 9 plus 14 is 25, and then I guess it would just whatever. It would just be 30. What was it? 31.
31. Yeah, if you're adding 14, 17.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. All right, well.
For
Right.
the content.
All right. Well, you know what? Hey, we tried the mushroom. We're all good now. Did we explore this like northern area up here?
Yeah, we did.
Oh wait. Okay. All right. I suppose we'll all go down our water pathway over here.
Yeah.
Shkabloop, shkabloop. I say, well, I was good all the way up to this point. That's where I stopped.
Okay.
We're good to here. This is as much as I know. Just slowly keep everyone.
So as you're moving along the water there,
Okay.
go and make a perception check.
Suiko? Why Suiko? We went that way already, I think.
That's where we came in from. I went down that way. Perception plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. So this water in this sort of cave here, you would expect it to be like moldy and mossy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's surprisingly very, very clear.
Okay. Like it just doesn't. It just looks very fresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an underwater spring sort of, but you don't see any obvious signs of what's feeding into it.
Someone take a drink of the water.
Alright, drink the water.
I look down at Than. I'm like, thirsty bud. Than looks at me and shakes his head because he knows better.
As you're moving around Suiko, you do see these crates that are beneath the surface of the water.
I'm gonna punch it.
Can we reach these crates? Are they like reachable by hand?
No. The
Okay.
pool it's not super deep, but it is like, I don't know.
It is a hefty amount.
You wouldn't be able to reach down into it. You would have to go into the water to reach the crates.
Okay. I reach out into the water just because it looks really fresh. I take a tiny little handful. I just like a little slurp, just a tiny little slurp.
Okay.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah. It tastes a little minerally, but aside from that, it seems fine.
Okay. Yeah, guys, seems like pretty normal water. Just a little. Oh, it tastes like cave water. Now I don't know what else to tell you on that one. Then it kind of comes over the corner. I keep on going.
All right, can y'all
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Well, so can y'all?
Well, we gotta check these boxes.
So
at
I
some
have
point, right?
I have the explorer's pack, and that comes with a rope. So I'm gonna who wants to hold me? Suiko, can you hold me? You're strong.
Yes,
You're
Suiko
strong.
does have the strength.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I can hold you. Which part
Okay.
do you want first?
I'll go into this like open one, I guess, and see what's in it.
Okay. So
Okay, back out of your way.
or someone ties the rope around you, and Suiko's holding the other end. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So you let the chakra beneath your feet stop, and you plunge into the water. It's pretty cold, but not like freezing.
Okay.
You swim down to the crate below. Inside, you see what appears to be a number of sort of different types of cutlery sets, and some like plates and dishes and things like that. Some of the dishes are kind of cracked. You get the sense that this crate was sort of put here, and when it hit the bottom, some of the stuff inside of it cracked.
I bet this is some of the
I'll
stuff
come
they were
back up and
smuggling.
Tell them what I found. So I found this cutlery.
It's mostly broken, but there was not really much of anything else.
Before you come back up, go and make a perception check.
That's right.
Shit. There it is. There it is.
Starting off strong for me this session. You know what? No, it's been fun.
Got critted, and the shroom thing was full.
Yeah, you got pressured into that one. That one's not on you.
Okay. You as you're like emerging from the water right before, like you hear this like soft sort of pitched noise, like someone singing from a great distance, sort of echoing through the water and reaching your ears.
So can I immediately cover my ears?
Sure.
I will, with the dust coat that's around me, I guess just pile a bit more in my ear so I don't hear it.
Okay. I guess
Uh,
yeah. I don't know how the iron dust interacts with the. Oh, that's a good point actually. Yeah. All right. Okay. You emerge successfully and inform your party what happened.
Okay. So there was the cutlery.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the plates and stuff fell, but there was a soft little sound, right?
Uh-huh.
And I immediately was like, Genjutsu again.
Okay.
Because I have horrible PTSD about that stupid island and the
Right.
sniffing thing. But just beware that if you hear like a soft hymn, if there's
Okay.
more than one of us should listen to it. The other person should try to
Okay.
not listen to it.
That makes sense.
Just in case.
I have a theory. At least with this cutlery. Again, this could be completely wrong, but we were talking to the people in the woods, the hunters, and he was talking about how the townspeople were like smuggling stuff, and I wonder if this is some of our smuggled items that
More than likely.
that they've been bringing around town. Do we think either you could use ninjutsu or Suiko, we could get her to go into the water and smash some of these crates open to figure stuff out, see if we got anything interesting?
I mean, I could probably do it. I'll just.
I mean, they are wooden crates. They're not like like I'm sure Suiko could do it. I'm not sure what Izuto's strength is. But...
Yeah,
I
I
dive
say we.
down and I punch this
Yeah.
crate.
Okay.
Just
Suiko
swam
dives on
down.
deck.
I will.
Yep.
We're still attached together. To be clear.
Okay, so you're sort of holding the other,
Oh.
basically.
Yeah, we just switched places now.
Okay. Sure. So Suiko, you can go make an attack roll. Yeah. So you create a solid sort of. You punch open the crate down below. Inside, you see a number of different sacks of what appears to be different types of bottles, mostly alcoholic beverages. They have like different labels on them and things like that. A lot of sake.
I'm drinking that right now.
Okay, I bring some bottles up with me.
You bring it. You sort of. All right. You have a couple bottles with you now. As you emerge, go and make a perception check. Sorry, before you emerge.
Cool. Okay, hold on.
This is gonna end poorly eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Ah, +4.
Okay, not now though.
So you sort of are looking around and you trying to see what or hear what you thought what Izuto was talking about. You see in the distance there are these like two little orbs of light that are like they're almost like eyes that are looking at you from about 20 feet away, and it's also beneath the water. And you hear this sound, and it sounds it's a little difficult to interpret, but in a flash of insight, you realize that it's saying in a very high pitched, like wobbly tone, uh, "Doing my job. Why are you here?"
Oh, fun. Okay. I quickly swim back up and I tell the guys what's going on.
All right.
Arata, you want to give it a go?
Listen. I'm good at sniffing.
I don't think that's good underwater. I'd say so. This is obviously, in my opinion, I feel like this is definitely like a
I'm good with
smuggler's
sound
den.
as well. Mm-hmm.
We should go to where you saw the eyes and go above it and see if we can talk to it that way.
I think it's a safer option. Where were these eyes, Suhiko?
They were down here.
I'm gonna say we definitely all just kind of surround it real quick.
I just,
Hey, anyone there? Do we
Okay.
get a response?
You do not get a response.
Cool.
Okay.
okay.
So it just sounded like English though, right, Suhiko? Like nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So not dog speak, huh? I'm good at that.
Talk speak.
Yes,
Could
the
I-
eyes did not say wolf wolf at me.
Could I use my just absolute girthy chakra control and use my sand to like write letters and see if it can read? And like put it underwater? And like put my head underwater and then like with the sand like type out a message. Maybe you can read.
Okay. So as you put some of your iron dust into the water, and you stick your head in the water,
Oh shit.
your head is pushed back out as this being emerges before you.
Oh well, hey, I got it out, guys.
Step in the right direction.
It emerges from the water, still connected to it in this vaguely human-like shape, and it just has these two pale orbs where its head would be, and they're just sort of like looking at Izuto. It with this like sort of garbled voice. It says, "Who are you?"
I am just here patrolling the area. You know, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Hi, how are you? I'm just, a ninja checking out the area. It's been an area of contention. What's your deal here?
It says, "I'm doing my job."
And what job would that be?
It says, "Are you with my masters?"
Who are your masters? When we told to enter this cave, we did not hear about you, but maybe they forgot that.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Or was that deception?
What's up?
Was that a persuasion or deception we just tried to do?
That was definitely, you know what? Either way, it's a -1, but it was definitely a little bit of what's it called? Deception.
Deception. Okay. So roll a deception check.
Rolling high today.
Truly.
It lets out sort of a garbled cry, and it says, "Your iron tastes different. I don't know you."
My iron is my iron. So I was kind of like imbued with it, so it's not like other iron. It's mine specifically.
It's
I can
not
move
like
it
other
freely
girls.
and transform it.
It says, "There's no rust on your iron."
Yeah, my iron sand doesn't get rusty. It's built different, how the kids would say it.
The sort of swirling tornado of water that's sort of holding it up begins to quicken a little bit, swirling faster. And it
It's not
says,
good.
I can't complete my job.
Why
Right,
not?
I see. Rust all the iron. Is your job to rust iron?
Um, it says, my job is to keep everything clean.
My sand is clean. What are you trying to say?
So
It
why,
says,
why are you cleaning down here, buddy?
it says, your sand cannot get dirty. I cannot clean it.
Oh,
Because it's not.
easy to
I
do
see the.
you.
I see the problem. I see the problem. Any ideas, guys?
So who do you work for, man? Like, what's going on here?
It attacks.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. And I agree with your choice.
Oh man.
It's 1d20.
Wait, what are we doing?
No, that's fine. We're rolling for initiative, right?
Yeah, if you could do the initiative macro, that would be great.
How do we?
That is-
How did we
that is-
figure out to do that last time?
You click your character, click initiative.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh, I'll do it again. Oh, no. My 17 worked.
If I click Than specifically, will this work? Oh, it does. Nice.
Oh, we got the buttons working for you guys. I forgot about that. That's good. Perfect. So has everyone rolled?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So first up, Arado will be first up, since players beat out NPCs.
I'm just speedy like that. All right. Well, I suppose I see him lunge at me. I'm going to. What is my thing called? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use my steady aim. So like since I'm not moving, I can get advantage on my attack. How do I want to do this? Because I forget. Sorry, I'm like relearning. 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna use my chakra blow to just go ahead and add a d6 to my thing.
Okay.
And then I will swing at him. D20 plus 6. Well.
Okay. So his
Oh,
AC is 13, so that will hit.
Alright. And then I almost typed a d20. I probably don't get a d20 for my attack, huh? Alright.
You can.
So d6 plus 2d8 for sneak attack, and then plus d6 for my thing.
Okay.
Well, that could have been better.
So as you punch it with your iron blade there,
Mm-hmm.
you get a solid impact. However, you get the sense that some of your damage was not very effective against this creature.
Okay.
Specifically, the chakra damage, that was dealt in full, but the bludgeoning damage, or I can't remember, it might be slashing, but in any case, it's only half as effective
I gotcha.
as you feel like it would be on a normal creature.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as I feel that, I like shout to Izuto and Suiko, and I'm like, hey, don't try to physically hit this thing.
I mean, you still did a bit of damage, but yeah, it wasn't as effective as it was.
Yeah.
This creature goes at it, it will go ahead and try to attack you right back.
And that makes sense.
For 11 points of damage.
11? Cringe. Okay.
And it goes ahead and you watch it disappear beneath the water
God damn it.
and resurface over here.
Oh, man.
Next up is Izuto.
Okay, I will pull. Well, Yeah, my sand immediately shoots at him and tries to put him in a coffin, separating him from the water.
Okay. What save is that?
That is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, he easily dodges out of the way. He just like slips right through the iron dust.
Oh, the saving
Not
throws.
Oh.
Oh, the saving
that's my
throws.
third nat 20 and like 5
In
rolls.
5
It
rolls.
really is.
You're the against me.
Doing that.
Next up is Suiko.
Oh god. What the heck do I do? Said not to punch it.
Well, you
So,
can.
You
It's just.
can. It's just not gonna do as much
Not gonna
damage.
do.
What does half?
Still pretty good.
I mean, if you can deal 46 damage, you'll kill it.
Yeah, just do that.
Nice. Alright, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna do that high monk again, I guess.
Okay. So one of the kicks hits, the other one misses. Okay. So you kick, and a portion of its water is sort of splashes away from its body. But again, it's like you're kicking water. It's not exactly a fun time for you.
While I'm kicking it, can I try to yell at it and ask why is it attacking us?
Sure. Sure. It will respond to you and say, you are intruders.
Hey, fair enough, brother.
Thanatos, though.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to kill this bad boy. Or at least knock him out. What did I want you to do? Alright, he's just gonna go ahead and full send it on over. And he is going... He's gonna... I guess, bro, he's gonna bite him.
Lap up some water there.
Yeah, he'll try to lick up some of his little like the flowing water. He tries to like lick it up as he's going with his teeth, as one does.
Oh, bro, let's just drink all the water.
Very aggressive.
Big brain. He's drinking it super aggressively.
Alright, that'll hit.
I think it's D4 plus 1, I believe. Yeah.
One high.
Hey, he's crazy.
Okay. So he laps up a significant amount of water. His belly sort of expands.
So hydrated.
Next up is Arata.
Way to go, Than. Oh man, what do I do? I suppose it makes the most sense because I want my advantage. Okay, I'm going to step to here, and then I'm going to tumble into him, which makes me move 10 feet. But I do have to like successfully do an acrobatics check. But if I successfully do this, I get advantage on my attack on him.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm gonna try to tumble into. If I fail this, I go prone. So we'll see what happens.
Either very cool or very funny.
Exactly.
Either way works.
All right. So acrobatics check. I do a +6 in acrobatics.
Okay.
I think-
That succeeds.
All right. So now I get my advantage. Go team. 20. I realize I don't even think I did my last attack with advantage, but it didn't matter. +6. All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
Right in my book, baby.
All right. /R. I do not have chakra blow this time, but I did have advantage, so it will just be a D6 plus 2d8.
So are you adding you're not adding your modifier to these attacks. You have like a +3 to dexterity, right?
Oh, I do have my +3 dexterity. I forget that's a thing.
So
Yes.
that would be 13 points.
13,
damage.
yes.
Halved to 6, however.
Is it with the crit? Is it doubled, or does crits not work in the situation?
Yeah, it is a crit. Oh, okay, yeah.
So is it like doubled and halved? So it's like
Yes, correct. So it would just be 13 points of damage. Okay. So yeah, you see as its form is beginning to like clearly show signs of deterioration. as
Uh,
portions of water just kind of sloughing off into the pool.
Yeah, as I see that before anyone makes a move, like I definitely like try to tell them real quick. I'm like, hey, we're not like we don't want to hurt you. We are genuinely like just trying to ask questions right now.
Okay. You can make a persuasion check.
Listen, I'm hoping with him on the ropes this helps here. All right, persuasion. Oh, that's +0. Holy
Jesus.
guacamole.
I think there's something up with this roller right now.
Hey, can I roll above a 10? Is that okay for you guys?
No smile.
Stealing all of Izuto's luck. Okay, the water spirit seems to slow down a little bit, and it says, perhaps
Easy.
I can clean something for you.
Give him Than.
Yeah, I pick up Than and I hold him out to the water sphere and I say, "Is this dirty enough for you?"
And it says, yes, and it puts out its hands towards Than and begins just running his hands over Than's fur. I imagine Than does not enjoy taking baths.
No, definitely not. He's definitely not a bath kind of dog. He likes his dirt.
So portions of dirt and muck from the cave, particularly from his paws,
Mhm.
and the water spirit just like lovingly, almost gently, is just like completely cleaning Thanatos very thoroughly.
Okay. Hold
And
in front of
it
me.
says, do you require my services as well? You are new masters.
No, we don't necessarily require your services. We were just wondering, what was your reasoning for, cleaning all the stuff in here?
He says, my other masters asked it of me.
Right. Do you
They
know?
made the ritual offerings.
Wait, can I move?
I agreed to their service.
Gotcha. Did they ever tell you why they wanted it so clean?
It seems like stumped by our question for a moment.
Okay.
And then it says,
It just likes cleaning.
Why it would be dirty otherwise.
You know what? You got me on that one, and that makes sense. Do you happen to recall what these your other masters looked like?
It says, your kind is very hard to distinguish.
That's fair.
We're all the same. Hey, that makes sense. Yeah. Do you?
Clarify, it was cleaning the cutlery or like the water in the
I think
cave?
everything.
Is cleaning the stuff? Yeah, just all the items and stuff in here.
It says,
Person.
I clean everything beneath the surface of my pool.
Is there anything of particular interest that you cleaned?
It says, I have cleaned. Why don't you go ahead and make a persuasion check?
Just nat 20, bro.
I'm rolling so high.
Just nat 20, dog. That's all you gotta do.
Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.
It says, every item is a privilege to clean.
And that makes sense. Well, hey, do you mind if we just, take a quick look around, see what's in the boxes, and then head out?
It says, yes, everything is perfectly clean. You may take any of it.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Hey, we'll just look around. Like I said, not trying to hurt nobody, and then we will be on our way. Sound good? I kind of reach out my hand for a handshake, if that matters to him.
It puts both hands around your hands and goes further and further up your arm and cleaning you in the same manner that it cleaned Thanatos.
Damn, Roddy, you're gonna be so clean.
I start to try to slowly pull back as I say, "Oh, thank you, but I'm okay. I appreciate it though."
It says, there is dirt upon you.
Right.
Dirty.
Actually, you were the only one who didn't dive, right?
Yes, I was the only one that didn't go in. Correct.
Yeah, it goes along with you in that case. And it says, "There is much dirt upon you. You must be clean."
Okay.
I didn't get clean. I've done
Yeah.
some laws below the
Out
surface.
of me not wanting. Okay. Well, I guess if she does that.
Yuko walks over and sort of attempts to trip Arata, making him plummet into the water. So you can make a dex save if you want, Arata.
Okay. The things I deal with in this household. So for dex save, will I get my proficiency plus the +3 for dexterity?
Correct. Yeah, you're proficient.
Okay. Oh, that should be +6. So -2. So
Okay.
18.
So you can choose to sort of sidestep Suiko if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely I sidestep the push, or the trip. But I do realize that the water spirit is just trying to clean me, so I do kind of. I stop and I'm like, okay, I guess you can clean me then. Just very uncomfortably, I try to just let him do his thing, let it ride out.
It is more than a little awkward. This humanoid figure basically just groping you with its watery hands. But you clench your teeth and bear through it, and it's done pretty quickly. It doesn't take it very long.
Okay.
Okay. It retreats after it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
I clap and I say you did a great job, man. He is so clean. He has never been this clean in his life.
The water spirit, it doesn't have facial expressions, but it does seem to bob up and down a little bit.
I feel very uncomfortable and very bothered, but I say, yeah, thanks, man. I guess we'll go ahead and look through the stuff now.
It nods and says, "Please present to me anything that you require cleaned."
Hey, I will be the first to bring it to you, man. Thank you for all the help. In which case, I would say at least I split off for.
It descends beneath the water at that point.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go to this box.
Alright.
See what's in it.
I'll kind of run to this guy. I think there's another one over there, Suiko, if you want to go to that guy.
Yeah, there's one up here.
So in Izuto's box, excuse me, there's a number of different weapons. Mostly smaller weapons, daggers, kunai, shuriken, things like that. It's a box load of them, so there's a fair number of them in there. Suiko's box, it has a number of candles and torches and sort of lighting materials and implements.
I'm taking a candle too.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do anything with it, but it's mine now.
I'll also take enough kunai to give each of us an extra one.
Like an extra stack.
Go ahead and mark that into your inventory. Mark into your inventory whatever you're taking from here.
Okay.
Yeah, if everybody just gives
Have
yourself another
alcohol
kunai
on
stack.
me and candles.
Alright. I will add kunai. I now have 2 kunai stacks. I'm so cool. Oh, do we know, by the way, how much is in a kunai stack? Because I don't know if that's specified. Just so I know for future
I
reference.
thought it was 5, but I could be wrong.
5? Okay. I have no idea, so I was just asking.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head either. I think it's 5.
Okay.
Anything else you guys would like to do there?
What was in Rob's box?
Well, there's also
Does
a
Arata
torch.
have a box? Oh, he does have a box.
Oh, there's one down there. Yeah, I didn't.
Right, I see it. You find in it, basically just fancy tiling, tiles of stone, basically for building a nice.
So for this cutlery that we saw and anything like that, 2 questions. One, is anything look like it's worth a lot of money? And 2, is any of it carryable in our thing? Is it not too heavy, I guess is what I'm looking for. This tiling, does it look really expensive, but is it not 100 pounds?
The tiling looks pretty fancy. As in terms of weight, I would say that the tiling is definitely the heaviest thing here.
Okay.
The cutlery and stuff, yeah, I mean, you could carry it. The issue would be finding enough room in your sack and organizing it all well.
That's true. Okay, I won't even worry about it then because it's nothing too special.
In terms of quality, all the material that you've seen here is reasonably, it's well made. I wouldn't say it's fancy, but it's definitely well made.
Definitely. Okay.
Go ahead and check this box once he's done.
I want to grab like a few of like the really expensive looking plates, and I take like my blanket that I have and like wrap them in the blanket and put them in my bag so that they don't break.
Okay.
And then I will check this lower box.
Okay. So the first box there contains what appears to be like a number of different like sort of professional equipment. Like there's needles for sewing and things like that. Like a smith's hammer. Just different, basically kits for different professions.
Tradesman stuff.
Oh, there's one more down there. There's more boxes. I want to see all the boxes.
I'll check this one.
Look at this guy.
Can I talk to the water spirit again? While there's box, Steven.
So you say these words out loud while you're above water. You don't hear any response.
No.
Just give it something to clean.
You examine the last two boxes there. They're both empty.
Okay, fair enough. Cool guys. So I kind of call for a little reconvene. We're gonna meet up here on the shore. Get off the water. But yeah, so I think what it looks like we found, just looking like kind of where the smugglers would bring their stuff to get cleaned, which makes sense. I think that being said, I don't know how much this really helps us either way. All we know is that they've been using this area for a lot of smuggling.
We have one more route to take.
Yes, we do. We do have the one extra place to go to. But I think decision-wise, I think this leans us more towards the rich guy. I forget their names. But like the one that was like the town runner guy.
Yeah, Amy.
Yeah, not Amy, because Amy was on the side of like, you know, like the smugglers and all those people. So
Right.
at least it's leading me more this way.
Just to give you a quick recap, Lord Ibuki is the leader of the town there. He's the nobleman in charge.
Ibuki,
And
that was it.
he's representing the land of rivers in these negotiations.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, Ibuki, I think this is kind of a point towards him. And then the elk wanted us to get rid of the hunters, right?
It asked us to get rid of the hunters, but the hunters were they were guiding Amy's people to.
Yeah, so this
put
is
wheels on
still
stuff.
anti-Amy. Everything so far has been anti-Amy.
So far, I'm 2-0 on the side of
On
Izuto.
Amazon. I agree. Cool. So are we content with our cave mission now? Go examine the last area here.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I forgot. In like traveling ways, how long? Like where is everything in relation?
So it is 2 hours away, the abandoned mansion, because it was 6 hours away from the forest, and this was 4 hours away from the forest, if I have that right.
So in terms of traveling, this mine is about 6 hours away from the forest and about 8 hours away from the town.
Okay.
The abandoned fortress, the final property under being contested,
Mm-hmm.
is another 6 hours west of the.
So it's on the opposite side.
Correct. So it would be 14 hours from where you are now.
Okay. So I'd say we definitely go to the town, see what time it is, and then go from there.
You can. I will point out that there is a path that you haven't explored yet in this cave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying. We have. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There was a path that we haven't explored on this cave. It's not that we have. Like, I know we have the abandoned mansion, but there was another with the railroad tracks. that we never went
Oh,
up.
I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah,
Okay, well
sorry,
we can go
that's
do
what I was
that.
trying to say.
Gotcha. I thought you were talking about the last place. Yeah, we can go railroad track then. Walk it as a squadron.
Yeah, this was the safest route. You didn't encounter anything.
This is avoiding mushroom land. Shkabloop.
It would be this way.
Shkabloop.
Wow.
All right, so I guess we just start walking up here.
Okay.
I'll stay behind you, actually. Just taking
A little more cautious now. Easy
more cautious about.
holding it through.
I keep looking up, by the way.
Yeah, the tunnel here does narrow a fair amount. The other portion was mostly just cave. This is clearly more like carved out. more like the mine that you had expected.
Do we want to stick together again or split?
I'm okay with splitting.
Okay. We'll do the classic.
I'll go right. to
So
it
where
and-
Suiko is, basically you're just walking through sort of this mined out area.
This is so big and open. I'm not gonna split from Than. I thought about it.
Let's check to see if there's anything of interest in these boxes, or if they're just old.
Sure. You quickly look through these boxes here. They have like some old mining equipment that's sort of in tattered. This equipment is quite rusted, as opposed to the. Suiko,
Bring it to the water.
As you as you get to the top there, there is a cave-in that prevents further progress.
I want actually okay, just because I want to know. In these chests, are there anything that is especially rusted? Because I want to throw it in the water.
Yeah, there's some pretty. There's like I said, there's some pretty rusty mining tools.
Okay.
Clearly haven't been used in years.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I want to grab rusty stuff.
I definitely I grab like like one or two rusty tools. I walk over to the water here, and I kind of just toss it in, and I'm like, hey, here, I know you like cleaning stuff, and just to see what happens, I just toss it in the water.
Okay. It's familiar, but slightly different figure rises up.
We're in
and
a
it
different spot now.
circles at you, and it says, "Why have you tainted my pool?"
Son of a bitch. God damn it.
In the same water.
Okay, I knew it wasn't the same water, but okay, I pause. I say, "Hey, I am very sorry. I can get this out for you right now. Do you happen to know the other water spirit that lives near here?"
It says, "Yes, the one who whores his service out to anyone who asks."
Right.
I
So
like this one more.
we met him, and I thought maybe he just controlled all the water, like I didn't understand, and so I sincerely apologize. I can pick this right up out of it, and you won't even have to worry about it.
He lets out like an annoyed like snorting equivalent, and he says, "He does not own all the water. His pool is nothing compared to mine."
See, and I believe that, right? Especially because if he's just handling his services out willy-nilly, you're clearly worth some more, if you're charging. So I apologize for the misunderstanding. But yeah, I'll just pick this up, get it out the way, just won't be a problem.
Okay, so you dive into the pool and retrieve the thrown items.
Yes, I grab the thrown items and I immediately bring them up and just toss them onto the land as fast as I can, just grabbing them. I get Than to help grab something.
Okay. As you complete doing this, he says, "And keep your dirty feet off my water as well."
Okay. Everybody pick a fucking railroad track.
I back up. Ooh, okay. I get out of the water.
Is
Alright.
he okay if we're on the railroad?
Is the railroad like above the water, or what's the situation there?
Yeah.
There are parts of it that are and parts of it that aren't, so it'll be a bit of an acrobatics
Like a check.
challenge.
Okay.
Can I?
So
can
guys, I haven't. Yeah.
To help us, could I control the iron on the things to bring it up?
Ooh, yeah, you could.
I'll go ahead and do that.
While he's doing this, I send Than.
Go ahead and make a chakra control check.
Okay.
To see how much help, because these are heavy iron railings here.
So, guys, are y'all cool? I can run me and Than to the other water, get him to hop
Rolling high,
on.
baby.
Okay, so that didn't work very
I
well.
feel like the poison is still coursing through your veins, and the mushroom is interfering with your concentration a little bit here.
No, that makes sense.
You managed to lift it a little bit,
Too
but then
high.
it falls right back down into
Oh,
it.
man.
You can't maintain it.
Okay, hear me out here. Hear me out. So we all go back to the other water pool. Suiko carries me. Izuto, you carry Than. And then when we come back, me and Than will be completely clean from the other guy. And so then when we get on the water, we'll be completely clean. And so there won't be any dirt getting in the water.
You were both what?
So we're all gonna go back to the other pool.
Okay.
We're gonna have the other water guy clean me and Than. We will then hop. I will hop on Suiko's back. Than can hop on your back, and then y'all will carry us so we don't get dirty to this water, so our feet stay perfectly clean.
That's so specific that I'm so down with it. Yeah, let's go.
So then he can't get mad. All right. So we.
Then.
I was like, come on, we go ahead, we run. I mean, do we need to move our people all the way there? we can if we need to.
As we leave.
All right, so we start sprinting back to the other water.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, you guys go back to the other water, encountering the water spirit.
Yeah, I call out and I'm like, hey, I thought it'd be cool if you gave us one last cleaning, just as a nice farewell.
So I will say,
Dead methods we have.
similarly to Suiko earlier, who just called something out, there's no response.
Okay. Oh! I dive in the water. I dive in the water and I grab Than and dunk him with me because he hates bats, but he's not gonna stop me. So I just grab him and I dunk him in.
Sure. Pretty soon after, you see the floating eyes sort of come up to you underwater, and a gurgling voice says in this pretty high pitch, it says, "Do you require more cleaning?"
Yeah, if you could real quick. I thought it'd be fun to do one last little cleaning. One last little hoorah.
Okay. Its form begins to sort of swirl around you and Thanatos, sort of enveloping both of you in this sort of, hot tub like with like the jets or whatever.
Okay.
That's for style cleaning. After a moment, it sort of retreats and it says, "I do not detect any trace of dirt on you."
Hey, thank you. And that's all I needed.
Okay.
I appreciate it. So I hop out. I hop up with Than. Than is mad at me, and he bites my hand to get me to let go of him, because he's mad at me. And then he hops on to Izuto's back after the plan, and I hop onto Suiko's back.
I carry you like a potato sack.
she carries me like a potato sack. Apparently, is what happens.
Alright. So a somewhat uncomfortable journey coming back for Arana at least. Thanos is obviously fine when he's to his shoulder.
Over here. Okay.
Yeah,
We. I say, just jump over here. We walk through the cave. All right. So then, they set me and Than onto the water. Right on the water. So we have touched no dirt or anything.
I would say still try to go on the train tracks just in case.
Okay. So I don't want to fall in and cause a problem. I just casually walk. I casually just walk across the water, me and Than.
The water spirit, its glowing eyes sort of look at both of you.
Okay.
And it says, "How are you so clean?"
Well, I knew that you liked it clean, so I just wanted to ensure that I was as clean for you as possible.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I was trying to just avoid the question. I was trying to just avoid it. Persuasion's a 6, I believe. No, it's not. Persuasion 0. God bless America.
Hey, you and me the same.
It says, "You didn't answer my question.
Right.
How did
No.
you get so clean?"
Oh, I misunderstood. My bad. So we went ahead and stopped by the less good of the water pools, and got clean, because I wanted to ensure I was not dirtying your water in any way.
Go ahead and make another persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. So I'm trying to gas him up a little bit. Okay, we're good.
Can we get the 3?
What's happening?
1, 2, 3. What are the odds of that?
I feel like that should be considered a nat 20.
It's harder to get that than that 20.
Yeah, if we were playing poker or something. It says, "I don't accept the standards of that other water spirit.
Right.
Get off my water this instant."
How about you clean him then?
Okay, I immediately hop onto Suiko's back, and I tell Than to hop on Izuto just to keep us clean, just in case, while we're talking. While we're talking, so I am just thrown over Suiko's shoulder like a potato sack while we're discussing this, I suppose.
Sure are. How
Um,
about you clean him, dude? You get him. You get
oh,
Arata
don't be
up to your
mean. Don't be.
standards.
Oh no.
Show us what your standards are, Mr. Water Spirit.
It replies and says, as though I would hand out my services for no offering at all.
What? Okay. What offering would you like?
It says, the standard offering.
Right.
Just so both me and you know, because I know, but they probably don't. What's the standard offering?
It says, 5 candles arranged in a pentagram,
You grabbed
and an offering of finest herbs and spices burnt in the middle.
Right.
Right.
No, that's the KFC recipe right there. Okay.
Is KFC canon?
All right. Hey, you know
KFC
what?
has herbs and spices, bro.
We will be right back with your offering.
Well, no, Suiko has candles, doesn't she? She said you picked up
She
candles.
said-
I have the candles, but
Yeah,
we
she-
don't have the herbs.
Yeah, we need herbs.
We need to smoke those herbs.
We didn't happen to see. There were no like herbs or anything in the crates, right?
No, there wasn't anything like, there were no foodstuffs in the crates.
Okay.
Do you accept questionable mushrooms?
Oh, big brain. Wait, don't even ask if he accepts it. Ask for
Just do it.
ask for forgiveness, not permission. You know what? I immediately grab, like, I put my hands over Suiko's mouth to make sure she doesn't continue this question, and I proceed to say, you know what? We will be right back with that offering.
With the finest of the herbs.
And then I do hop off of Suiko after this, because clearly it doesn't matter at this point.
I like how you waited till then.
Yeah. No, my hands were around her while I was thrown over her shoulder. It was a whole experience. All right. So yeah. So now we.
I'm gonna stay here. I don't want to go to the mushroom place, bro.
I'll go. I can go. I can
I
go.
get PTSD.
All right. Me and Than can send it through.
Okay.
So we full send it through. I pick whatever the finest looking mushroom is in here. I grab. Actually, I sniff them. And I try to find like the best smelling mushroom I can find, the finest.
Go ahead and make a survival check with advantage.
I shouldn't have sniffed the mushrooms, and I accept that now.
We get a 4. Oh, an 8.
Oh, this isn't a save; it's a check.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good advantage, I guess.
Did you just get 12 twice?
I did.
Yeah.
I just get 12 twice.
1,
Oh wait,
2,
I
3,
think
12
wait,
twice.
I do actually get an extra bonus because it's smelling. I get half of my level added to the roll. Okay, the +1, so 13.
Okay, so 13 twice. Okay, you find 2 fairly presentable mushrooms.
Okay.
That if you cut them up just right, they might look like herbs that he was specifying.
All right. I full send it through here back to the squadron. Here, let's do this over here. I don't like being so close to him while we do this. It's a concerning feeling. Feel like he could just throw something at us. So I do any of y'all happen to have good? I guess would this be a crafting check if we were to like cut them up?
Is crafting a skill?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, let's use that then.
Okay.
I got +3.
Okay.
But
I'm
I'm
plus.
also not rolling high.
I'm +1. Suiko, how's your crafting skills looking?
Oh, that is a solid 0.
Oh yeah, your intelligence is not great. Okay, I hand the mushrooms to Izuto. I take the mushrooms out of my pocket and I hand them over to Izuto and I'm like, hey, can you try to cut these up as like finely and nicely, make them look nice and presentable. Oh, and I pull out one of like the expensive plate that I had wrapped in my blanket and I hand it to him so he can use it.
Alright, I'll try to cut them up.
Okay,
With
make a
the-
crafting check.
With one of the clean kunai stacks.
Okay.
We're getting there.
We take those.
Yeah. So you make a pretty good job of making a presentable plate full of cut mushroom. it doesn't look exactly like herbs per se, but it could, you know, it still looks pretty nice.
I say we send it. I say we go for it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
All right, so we walk over. I'm assuming we set the plate down. We take the candles. Did he say in a pentagram?
Yeah, he did say it.
Okay, not concerning at all. So we put the plate down, put the candles down. I guess like right before it hits the water, right on the edge. And I just say, yeah, hey, we have your offering.
It gestures with its hand and says, "Go on."
Here is your plate of herbs surrounded by a pentagram of candles.
Are the candles lit?
They are lit.
Oh, they are lit. Okay, I didn't hear that.
I honestly assumed we would like them. I'm sorry. I don't think we said it, but I assumed they'd
It
be lit.
reaches out and one by one extinguishes the candles.
Okay.
Then it takes the plate
Mm-hmm.
and sort of puts it inside of its body.
Of course.
And it goes over and it says, "Very well. I will offer you one cleaning."
Cleaning. Okay, Arata, you're gonna get the cleaning if you like. Get in there.
Why are we making?
Who's going?
I think Suiko. You are the healthiest. You're the healthiest of all of us, and I feel best about that. I shove Suiko into the water.
I'm like, please clean me, good sir.
Okay. It goes over and it says, "Beneath the water, if you please."
I jump right beneath that water.
Okay. Similarly to Arata earlier, you get a hot tub jet style cleaning.
Hell yeah.
After a few moments, it retreats and you head back up to the surface.
Wonderful.
It says, "Have you ever seen so clean a creature?"
That's what I thought. I thought the other guy was good. I was wrong.
She looks
He's
transparent.
he's nothing compared to you.
It sort of bobs up and down.
I love the bobbing.
Alright, so can I just kind of swim across your pool now, since I'm like as clean as I will ever be in my entire life?
It says, "You may stay as long as you wish."
Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, good luck, Suiko.
Bye,
Bye.
Suiko.
You'll never be as clean as me, losers.
All right.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus
Oh, there's
Christ.
a hole in the ground.
Uzumaki's.
Hole in the ground.
So true, bro. It's actually embarrassing sometimes.
God.
There is a hole, however, there's space that you can walk across it on either side.
How about the hole in the ground? Maybe so you can-
So, as you enter this sort of area of the cave, there are these strange blue crystalline structures that are sort of jutting from the walls here.
Crates, more crates.
I look over at Izuto and I ask him wants to play rock paper scissors.
Yeah, I'll play rock, paper, scissors.
Bet.
Can I open one of these crates?
Type your answer in the chat. We'll send it on.
There is a
I'm ready.
Hold on.
bunch of crystals inside one of the crates. In addition,
Damn it.
Got him.
we'll go ahead and make a perception check.
Okie doke. I always forget. Oh, wow.
Than barks at me in disappointment that I lost.
I knew you were gonna choose scissors because I watch anime. Or I knew you were gonna choose rock.
Don't even know how it works.
You're free to continue exploring.
God. Do I notice anything special about the crystals? Nothing at all, huh?
The crystals seem strange to you. You can make I suppose this would be a history check.
In the meantime, could we be going back and getting more candles and mushrooms?
Sure. Okay.
So was there anything
you're
else
not
up here of interest?
You're not sure what significance these crystals might have. They might be very valuable, or they might be worthless. You're not sure.
I was like, can we like explore this way? Because there's like stuff going on, like while she's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just explore.
Great. Can I take one of the crystals with me?
I said I don't want to go too far in case this triggers something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You can break off some of the crystal. Yeah.
You find that it breaks pretty easily and pretty cleanly.
Okay.
Smart.
Can I take a few?
Sure. You take another handful and another, and you sort of stuff some into your pack. As you begin to head out of that area there,
Oh.
bursting from the ground
Uh-huh.
are a number of little
Friend.
creatures.
Friend.
They're these strange sort of like mixture between like a rodent and a lizard, and they have these red crystals sort of jutting from their backs. They emerge from the ground and sort of snap their teeth together a little bit at you. They're just staring at you though, or more specifically, they're staring at the crystals that you have in your hand.
Okay. I toss one of the crystals I have towards one of the little dudes to see how they react.
Okay. He immediately jumps on the crystal and it begins chomping down on it.
How do I do that?
Okay. Since I'm gonna do the same for the other two, and then I'm gonna just try and like
Slap.
sneakily back away with my remaining crystals.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
/W
Quality.
space the name.
I'll do it over Discord.
I thought this was great because you could see it.
I'll
Oh,
say
wait, no, that's right.
with advantage since you created a distraction there.
What is it? /W space?
Space and then errata.
That just means I roll twice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. I'll take that 11.
Okay. They appear to be pretty enraptured by their crystals that they're consuming there. So you do manage to slip away without them appearing to notice.
We love that. We love to see it. Okay. And then I guess I will make my way back to the boys.
So did you keep some of the crystals?
I did, right?
Yeah, you managed to keep some of them that you had in your pack there.
Cool. Alright, come on, way back to the boys. Hello, water friend. Goodbye, water friend. Where'd you two go?
Oh, we were gonna explore up here, but I was waiting because I didn't want to go up here without Hudson paying attention because I don't want to like trigger anything. We can still be vibing down here.
WTF. Oh, there you are.
Hey. So how'd it go? What'd you see?
Oh, you know. I told them everything I
know.
experienced.
Alright, well, let's see these crystals.
Yeah, I pulled them out and I go, looky, looky, looky.
Lucky.
Can one of you examine them with your smarter brains, please?
I'll try to
You
examine
two can both make history checks.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think I have great history. Oh, it's +4 actually. It's not bad.
Okay. So you both recognize this crystal as a particular type of crystal that came into being only after the blooming. They are frequently they make chakra enhanced items with this crystal, using it as a fuel source. The perceptive chakra that around Izuto's neck was presumably made with such an item or such a crystal.
And I tell her she needs to go back and get more. Suiko, we want plenty of these.
We need them for an item.
We need
Yeah, like-
all of them.
I got like 2 handfuls.
Well, I reach out to grab the handfuls from her.
I
And
can't
I-
move away from Murata.
Oh
They're mine.
my gosh. You can have them. It's just you can go grab more so that, you know what, even if you want all of them, I don't care. That's fine. I feel like we just should keep a lot of these.
Am I even still clean anymore?
The water spirit, it didn't seem to remark as you passed, but you saw its eyes following you a little suspiciously.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I say screw it, and I walk over there and I try to acrobatics jump over the train tracks to go grab more.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
I want.
Try to help him by controlling. Since I couldn't control the whole thing, gotta control certain parts.
Mm,
I
Is that
wave with
already
the
a
water
failed one?
spirit and I ask if I can go back.
it says, I think that you are clean perhaps for one more trip.
Okay, I guess I won't acrobatics yet, and I'll let her do her thing.
Alright, how many am I getting? Am I just
As
stuffing my
literally
pockets?
max out as many as you can.
Just give her your
I
bag.
swear to God, if
Just give
those
her your bag.
little mole things like eat me, I'm haunting you as a
I
ghost.
hand her my bag, so she now has 2 bags to fill up.
I hand her my bag. She has 3 bags.
Okay, whatever, fine. Okay, I give you the crystals I have, and then I go over there empty-handed, waving at the water spirit as I pass by. Gotta be polite.
It does not wave back.
Fair.
It is not happy with you.
Okay, this crystal over here, I'm gonna just try and quietly get as many as I can.
Okay, make a stealth check, I suppose, if you're trying to be quiet about it.
Yeah, well, good. My worst quality.
That may have been a mistake.
I made a
What do you mean,
mistake.
bro?
I need to
She's
stop
rolling-
trying to be stealthy.
Got like nat 20s on that. See? That's fine.
You manage to, like, you get a little bit used to, like, trying to snap it off at its base and, like, sort of divide it up so you can fit it into your pack with these clean, quick snaps. It still makes some noise, but no creatures appear yet. You
Okay.
successfully get, I'll say you fill about a bag full of these crystals.
You got 2 more to go, sister.
Quiet down over there. Alright, okay. Can I stay right here and keep trying to do my thing?
You've kind of gotten the best ones out of that little cluster there.
Oh, good, I gotta move. Okay. Alright, okay. Over here.
Okay. You another stealth check.
This is only gonna go well for so long.
Shut up over there. Keep playing rock, paper, scissors.
Let's say less!
Yeah, so you feel like you're getting the hang of this as you continue snapping off, and you fill another. I'll say within that 20. I'll say you fill both of the bags like about 3/4 of the way. So you could potentially try to get a little bit more.
I'm fine with 3/4.
This is your call, Suviko. You're the one in the position.
No. No. I'm good. I'm pleased. Alright.
The
I
water
know,
spirit,
what
as you attempt to pass by it, says, I said 1 trip, not 2.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn, you're right, man. Sorry?
I look over to see this happening, and I say, hey, I apologize. We will be out of your hair and will not come back ever again.
Go make a persuasion check.
All right, I need to stop being the one to talk, because my persuasion's
Mine's
I
-1.
aggressively,
Oh, never
I
mind. Okay, maybe mine's not too
aggressively
bad.
I aggressively throw the bags of crystals at Izuto and Arata just in case this thing tries to drown me.
Okay. I'll say Suiko athletics checks, Arata and Izuto dexterity checks.
How does the 14 do anything or no?
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh,
He's
okay, so
throwing-
we're
he's throwing
finding
the
out.
bags first.
Gotcha.
I threw this bag so hard.
Oh my gosh.
What is-
Okay, and
Or
what
she
is
just
ours?
tossed me in the head.
What is ours?
I just
Dexterity.
dex.
check for
Dexterity.
Arata.
I pelt both of you into the face with the bag.
So I'll say two out of 3 succeeded, and with Suiko's skillful throw, that was just the right distance. It like practically glides down into your hands. You both catch the bags without losing any of the crystals there.
Okay.
The water spirit looks over and it says, "Very well, more trouble than you're worth."
Alright, thank you.
No, you're
And
right.
enjoy cleaning, sir. As
Thank you.
we walk away.
I just want you to know you're the best cleaner in the world. Okay, bye.
I look at Suiko as I look into the bag. Only 3/4.
I'm sorry. Did you see what a terrible job you did at persuading that thing? Could have got me killed.
Terrible job. He accepted it. What are you on about? All right. I suppose we just keep exploring. Oh, do we need to mark that in our bags? By the way, what do we mark this as?
You can put a. Let's see. You two can have. Let's see.
Like
plethora.
3/4 stack.
Yeah, 3/4 stack of chakra crystals, and I suppose with the handfuls that you had before.
Oh, true.
You
So
could
like maybe
probably-
one stack.
Chop off the bags with those.
Okay, so
yeah,
one stack.
Yeah, one stack of chakra crystals for each of you.
Okay.
Or for 2 of you, since Suiko didn't keep any for herself.
Well, she filled her own bag, right? Like when she was.
She filled her own bag on 1, then it was a nat 20, and it was the other 2, I think.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So one stack of chakra crystals for each of you.
Actually, I feel bad about what I said, realizing I do have a full bag of them. I look over at Suiko and I, hey, you know what? Good job. Thank you for coming through for the team.
I flip them off and then I keep walking.
All right.
The damage is done.
And that's the last time I'm nice to Suiko.
I will not say anything. I will just be with Dan over here to the right.
Dan falls me. Get the hell out of here.
Izuto
Not
wants
after
no
you
part
gave
of the
him
fighting.
that, bro.
That's true. Actually, he actually. You know what? I'm willing to run that. He's following you right now. He's not happy with me. All right. Are these levers right here?
They are.
I want to pull this lever.
I was gonna say I would have pulled it.
The sort of center contraption there begins to spin slowly as it sort of ticks by, until it's aligned with the railroad track from west to east.
Okay.
I found a cart.
I look at Izuto and I say, that was fun.
That was cool, huh?
That was fun. Let's keep going, I guess.
I found a cart. I want to move. Push me.
No.
God damn it.
You were
I'm just
mean.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we push you.
Yay.
Is this blade blocked over here, I presume?
There is the end of the cave entrance there.
Okay.
You can essentially continue along the mine tracks here. I suppose if you can push Suiko along or not. It's up to you.
Okay.
We will.
Yeah, we'll push her along.
Okay. Athletics checks from Arata and Izuto. I feel like Than hops into the car.
Yeah, Than. I was gonna say, Than definitely hops in 100%.
Arata, I am so pleased with being pushed that I am sorry for smacking at you earlier.
Okay, I appreciate it. It's okay.
Hey, Tim,
I'll let it slide.
with the crystals, you get a roller coaster ride.
True.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
So Arata and Izuto put their backs into it, and the cart begins to be pushed along at a steady pace. The wind sort of brushing by. Thanatos sticks out his tongue. He's a dog in a car, so to speak.
Yes.
You continue down the mining tunnel until it ends somewhat abruptly, and you find yourselves at the entrance of a cave. And tell me what you can see when you get in, because I hope I did this right. I may not have.
So
Us, and then there's like a
there's a little bit
in the
like
middle,
over past it that I can kind of see.
but not really much.
If I move my character, then it kind of like it starts to show more and more as I like shift him upward.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I think that's good.
Oh wait, no. Yeah.
Well, I'll ask you this: can you see anyone at the moment?
I can see us four, but that's it.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
Okay. So I suppose I definitely see this, and I'm gonna walk across this bad boy.
I will walk across it as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make.
Than hops
say-
on my shoulder before I do this, just so I have him.
This will be acrobatics. As you try to keep your balance as you walk across this plank.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Son of
We're gonna die.
Oh, 5 and an 8. Okay. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, you die."
So,
New characters, everybody.
Say
I'll
less.
say you do plummet to the bottom of this thing here.
I can't try and catch him.
You know what? He did so poorly that he probably would have broken it earlier on as opposed to later. So yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
He
Both
did.
of them fall or just easy. But
They would have been going at that time. And Izuto rolled first, so.
You really said he did so bad.
I mean, he stepped on it and fell.
oh god, hold on. Wait.
The poison's getting to me.
Yeah.
Truly, you are feeling woozy, my man.
You're not looking too hot. I got a -1 on this.
Yeah, so you reach out to catch him, but you're not quite fast enough. He does plummet to the depths below.
Okay, it's only me. Or is it both?
I'll say, do I fall with an 8?
No, like I said, you would have been going one at a time.
Oh, gotcha. So he would. I understand. Gotcha.
Yeah. So Izuto, your dust cloud sort of absorbs most of the impact for you. So you are mostly okay as you hit the bottom there.
Do I still have the rope on me, or is that easy?
I think I would have put it back.
I have an explorer's pack. I can grab my rope out. So I pull my rope out and I immediately hand it to Suiko. Actually, I toss it down because we can all pull this together, I'm assuming. So
Yeah.
I toss it down to Izuto so we can wrap it around him and then start to try to pull him up.
You guys pull up Izuto from the pit there.
So how far is this gap?
It's about 10 feet or so.
Oh, I jumped that boy.
Let me
Okay.
throw you. Let me throw you.
Does that require an acrobatics check?
Please God.
It will.
Okay.
Normally it wouldn't, but it will in this case.
Okay. Kaboop.
Okay.
Kapow.
You land on the other side, and you almost slip, but you kind of sort of skid along with it as you realize that some oil has been placed here.
Ooh. Okay. Everyone, pause. It's a little slippery. Is there? Can I like wipe oil out of the way to dry it out? Or like, there's just no shot. That's not happening. To like dry off a spot.
I
After
mean,
you just got clean too.
yeah. I'll say, considering how clean all of your stuff is, I suppose you probably could. You'd be like wiping away with like your pack and maybe some of your clothes and stuff. But you could.
Ooh, you know what I can do? I take out.
No,
What
no,
were you
no,
saying?
hold on. I was like, I am over this. I'm over today. I've been bitten. I have had a stomachache. I'm over this. And then, like, I will use ninjutsu, and a hand pops out of this wall right here, and it will just carry me to the other side.
Yeah. Is that the earthen grasp thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can you toss Than over, Suiko?
Yeah. Well,
I'll
can
catch
Can
him.
I just do it to them individually?
Is the earthen grasp thing? Is it like it stays there?
Oh, I guess because if it's your grab one, right, then it does stay there when it grabs someone.
I hold up fan above my ready for easy to take them.
Yes, because once I release something, I can grab another thing.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
It
So
remains as an earthen construct. Yeah.
right. Okay. So yeah, you transport Suiko and Thanatos safely to the other side as well.
Damn, you didn't want me to throw you.
All right. Clearly, someone
I'll use
doesn't
my
want
pendant
us.
while I'm here.
Let's be careful because clearly someone doesn't want us here with this oil.
Can I take more of these crystals?
You immediately went there. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah. You can grab those crystals there.
Yay!
I'll say with your experience collecting them at this point, you can do it fairly quietly, or as quietly as could be expected.
You do be good at grabbing crystals now.
What did that give me? An extra handful?
Yeah, it was a smaller deposit.
Excellent. Over here is nagging crystals. I've got.
Oh, there's like light emitting from here. That's why it's doing that. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, you set this map up really well. All right, so we walk forward, I suppose.
I will be taking a chakra pill while they do that. I'm just trying to look up what it is first. I forget what it is.
Can I examine these boxes? Is there anything of interest in them?
Yeah. So these boxes, the ones on the left, they
I'll say
contain
I'll look on the left.
a ton of basically what you'd find like a general store, like items. The stuff on the right is filled with foodstuffs. They're like tomatoes and vegetables, things like that. They appear to, as you like reach in and sort of feel the inside of the box is like cooled somehow.
Is there anything here I could eat, like for the general store, or just the food that'll kind of give me some health? Like
There's
any
no
blood pills or anything like that?
There's no blood pills here, no.
Okay.
This is very much just like normal food.
Okay, just like a grocery store that you'd like go into.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Dude, one of us needs to figure out how to cook, bro.
So
Whip up a
Suiko-
meal.
walks ahead there.
Oh, Suiko.
I flew too close to the sun.
Make a stealth check.
Oh no, I hate these stealth. Oh god. I'm about to get chased.
Not the most. Oh my god,
Dude.
It's like,
I thought my nat 20s last time were crazy. This is nuts.
so Suiko, you see
What's that
these
like, guys?
two somewhat rough-looking figures in the distance. They're by this like little campfire that was emitting the light that you saw. They're just sort of like talking to each other. As you move along there, you also see this wire that's been placed that stretches from end to end, about a foot up the ground. It's attached to these like little bells on either side. But they don't seem to notice you as you back off quickly back into the shadows.
Wonderful. Do I hear anything that they're saying?
You can make a perception check.
Okie doke, okie doke. Perception, I think I have a possible. Too odd of these perception checks. Ayo!
Okay.
I am so
So
perceptive.
never rolls low.
Insane.
Yeah, you hear. They appear to be discussing the negotiations. They are talking about. They wonder if Amy's going to be able to secure this cave in their negotiations, and they also wonder what the situation is with the hunters and if they can get them on their side. They appear to just sort of be discussing the ins and outs and sort of gossiping over the negotiations.
Wonderful. I just casually sneak my way back over here. I'm like,
Hey,
oh my
sweetheart.
god, you guys. You not believe what I just did.
Oh, I'd believe it. I'd believe it.
I just successfully sneaked my way over and came back in one piece.
Okay. I hear all this. Do we want to try to just take these guys? What are we thinking? So did you only see two? Nothing else?
Yeah, I only saw two on the tripwire. What the tripwire's attached to bells. I imagine the bells would summon more.
It could. What are you gonna say?
Not having a good time. I am ready to fight these people.
Okay.
No.
Quick question: as we come up here, before we get a little too brazen, can we like as she tells us about this bell wire? Is it easily avoidable, or would we need to like cut it?
Now that you know that it's there, that you can step over it easily enough. It's not like
Okay.
it's just a single wire. The danger is in you not noticing it.
Okay. I definitely say we just kind of bum rush these dudes then, if that's what we're trying to do.
Alright, Izuto, would you like to be at the forefront since
Yeah.
you angy?
I'm hangry, bro.
All right. So I guess at what point can we get without them?
Right. So I'll say all of you go ahead and make stealth checks, including Thanatos.
Okay. Zarada.
Oh, you are so sneaky, Arata.
Than. I do stay sneaky.
Suiko is still sneaky.
Yeah, that's insane.
Izuto's slightly less, so he's still feeling a
Today's
little.
sneaky
knocked
day
out.
for Suiko.
So I
I'm
know
just upset,
Dan has good
so I don't
stuff.
wanna
That's plus
sneak.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. So we will go ahead and we'll roll initiative. So what's going to happen here is everyone except for Izuto will get one turn, and then the rounds will begin as normal. So you guys.
Oh, so we get like a freebie.
Right around here.
Cool.
Um,
Alright, Arata initiative.
Let's go.
Oh, I rolled bad. Goodness.
Not worse than me, baby.
Fans nuts.
Solid 9.
why is there? There's like doubles here.
Yeah.
I guess I have to get rid of them from the previous.
Oh, for us, there's no doubles.
Yeah, turn order looks fine on my
really?
end at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's definitely doubles on mine. Can
Yeah.
you guys tell me what you guys rolled real quick?
Yeah. Than 24.
Okay.
One smuggler 20. Other smuggler 12. Suiko 9. Arata 8. Izuto 5.
Okay, yeah. I had some doubles from the previous, but that's okay. I deleted the correct ones. All right. So Thanatos is up first then.
Okay. Oh. Is he starting from here? This might be inconvenient. Oh, he can get just close enough. Okay. So I guess with Than's bonus turn, he runs up to right here with all 30 feet. And then tries to... Yeah, he'll just bite. Go for the ankle. The good old, the classic.
Classic.
Sick.
Okay. So a little dog runs up to one of these smugglers here, bites him in the ankle. And he's like, "What the hell?" And he looks up and sees these other ninja in the shadows there. So their turn is skipped since they're not noticed, you guys. Suiko is up next.
I love that.
I wasn't going to, but I should just beast human cloned him that turn. Actually, can I? Well, that's whatever. It's too late.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this dude very fast and just deck him in the face.
Okay.
Hopefully I hit.
Dude, brother.
Bro, there was a comment on one of our videos.
Yeah.
That it's amazing that y'all got 4 nat 20s in a session. That dude is gonna cream himself when this.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his whole mind.
I will say that this is a highly unusual number of.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't rolled past a 10, so I'm just giving you all the numbers.
It's all being sucked out of Izuto, that's true. Suiko, you go and roll another d6. Or actually, do we just double it? What you rolled there?
Yeah,
So
that's
it would be 9 points of damage. When you crit, you roll double the damage dice normally.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
When you roll double the damage dice, do you add double your bonus? Like, would our plus be +6 or no?
No, the proficiencies, or the modifier stays the same. It's just the damage dice that are doubled.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, you sock this guy in the face.
I just Superman punch him right in the face.
All right. Next up is Arata.
All right. Can I? Okay, I can get here. I'll go here, and I will go ahead and hit the smuggler on the left here. In this kind of like surprise attack. Well, I guess if they didn't get advantage, then I probably wouldn't either. It wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah, they're aware of your presence. They're just like they're not able to respond just yet.
I guess I could just try to tumble in again. But it just helps me so much. Okay, I'm going to.
I love Fan so much.
I'll use my bonus action to like tumble in. So I'll kind of like stop here and then tumble in to hit this guy with advantage. Or at least try. So my acrobatics check. I forget. I think it's. Let me find it. I don't know if it's like against the other person's thing or how it works.
What's this ability?
Or is
Is
like
it a hunter nin thing or?
Yeah, it's a it's part of my. Where is it? It's one of my like things I get to pick. Tumble. It is a acrobatics check contested by their strength or dexterity, whichever they choose.
Oh, okay.
It's a hunter exploit.
Okay. So he does manage to sort of dodge out of the way of your tumble there. So
Cool.
You fall...
So I fall prone.
All right. I suppose it doesn't end your turn though, right?
No. All it says is you have advantage on the first attack roll. Like if you're successful, if your check fails, you immediately fall prone.
Okay. So you fall prone on the ground there.
Does that mean you face plant?
Like I'm laying down. Yeah, I'm basically like laying down.
Yes, he does face plant. So
I guess
you can stand up with half your movement. I think you spent more than half your movement to get there though.
Definitely. It was it was definitely more than half my movement.
So you can still attack technically from the ground, but you'll be at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Okay. I will go for his other ankle. Cause Than bit the left one, I'm going for the right one. We're just
freaking out at this point. I'm going in front of him and start savagely trying to bite his ankle.
All right. Oh, that's not good, especially with disadvantage.
He freaks out a little bit, dances out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, you don't. Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, in case it was lower, matters.
All right. Izuto did not quite get through the stealth, same as everyone else. So top of the round is Thanos.
All right. Than will bonus action use Beast Human Clone. So for 14 chakra, a big puff of smoke happens and he turns into an identical image of me, just on all fours. And then he proceeds to go ahead and use Tunneling Fang for 5 chakra. Putting him at 9. Which can move 30 feet, but he's just going to hit the guy next to him. And it does... Well, let's make sure it hits, I suppose. What is his hit? Do I just do Than's dex bonus for hit? Because usually I use his bite, which is +4.
So this is probably a ninjutsu attack?
Yes.
Or is it a taijutsu attack?
I think it's taijutsu.
So that will probably be used with his dex. There's some weird stuff with your clan where like you can use your dex inside.
Yeah, I can kind of change my thing.
So
that's true.
It would be the same as the bite in that case.
Okay, so I could use...
It's dex plus proficiency. So.
Dex, okay, got you. That's 4. Sweet.
So yeah, unfortunately he does dodge out of the way of this second attack as your Stantos, cloned as you, spins at him. He moves out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next up is the smuggler here. He says to the other, hold them off, I'm gonna get help.
Oh god.
He will disengage and go 1, 2.
Can I hold before he moves? Oh wait, I'm prone. I forgot I was prone. Never mind.
Well, he disengaged, so that.
Oh, okay.
You can't
Okay,
attack.
so question: if he disengages, can I still use which I know I can't right now anyway, but just future reference, can I still use one of my hunter exploits to like grab him because I have like my overwhelm? Would I be able to do that, or does it stop that?
I would have to read it.
So all it really says is you attempt to grab.
So if you can use it in the place of one of your attacks normally, yeah, I would say yeah, you could.
Okay.
But if it's something that you can only do on your turn, you won't be able to.
Okay, gotcha. I'll read through it a little better. You can continue.
And with his light foot action, he continues dashing up, away and out of vision.
Well, that's less than ideal.
The other guy says, "Wait, where the hell are you going?" And he says, "Oh, they're just kids. What the hell?" And he just reaches out and tries to punch Arata on the ground there. And he does have advantage since you are on the ground.
Makes sense to me.
So he hits with the 22 for 14 points of damage.
For 14?
Just stomps your ass.
Yeah, he basically just... Well, there's technically 2 attacks in one, so he like stomps on you twice.
All right.
0.
Damn.
Next up is Rico.
Jesus Christ.
I'm never tumbling ever again.
It's a risky. I mean, it's valuable if it works, but it's a
no,
risky.
yeah, it is a risky move.
Okay. All right. I yell at Izuto. I think you know what to do. Go after what's his face, and then I'm gonna do my high monk thing on this guy. Okay.
Fan looks at me and whimpers. He's sad. So this means I'm unconscious, correct?
Correct.
Good.
Both of them hit, right?
Yeah, both of them do hit. So 6 points of damage for both.
2, 1, 1, 2. Nice.
Okay. So he's looking pretty like beat up here, but he's still up.
Okay. Cool.
Next up is Arata. Go ahead and make a death save throw.
Dex saving throw. So is that just D20 plus 6 for my dex?
No, this is a death saving throw.
Oh, death saving throw. No, for sure that. I thought you said dex. Okay, so how does that work? Is that just a D20, just straight up?
A D20, 10 and up succeeds.
Oh, that's right. Like multiple failures is like when it's bad, right?
Well, right. So, all right. I guess it's the first time that we've done this.
This is the first time we've done this.
So, death saving throws, you either accumulate 3 successes or 3 failures.
Okay.
And you keep rolling until you do one or the other.
Right.
On 3 failures, you die. On 3 successes, you become stabilized. So you stop rolling death saving throws at that point. You're just unconscious.
Okay.
A nat 20 brings you up at 1 HP for that turn, and a natural 1 counts as 2 fails.
Oof.
Okay.
So the first one is, so now you have 1 fail of death.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Right.
Oh
I
boy.
forgot that this is the first time this happens. This is All right, Izuto, you're up next.
I'm stressed,
I'll
bro.
move right here. Yeah. it works. He is grabbing these inches. I will form another earthen grasp and get him, or try
Okay.
to anyway.
So this is a dex save, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Excuse me.
Okay, he fails.
Nice.
Despite being quick on his feet, you managed to catch him in your jutsu.
Wait, that's actually huge. Good work.
Yeah. So he will take 2d6 off rip. Oh, +2, so 7. I can't see
Okay.
his health bar.
And then, as a bonus action, I will
Do another 2d6.
so 11 and 7, so 18.
Okay. So it was
It was
7
5. It was 5 plus 2, so 7, and then
And then- and then
9.
9 on the
and then
second.
just 9. Sorry, then just 9.
all right. Sure. So you squish him twice with your earthen grasp there. Does he get another save for that second one or no?
For no, because that one's just a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Next up is Thanos.
Okay, so this is gonna decide what he would do in the situation. Can he help me at all? Whether it be like grabbing like a blood pill from my pocket and giving it to me. Like, is there anything he can do for me right now, or no?
Yeah. So I would say he could grab your blood pill from you. I suppose that'd probably be like a bonus action. Then he could feed it to you with an action.
Okay, that he would definitely, and see, it was either that or he immediately tries to go ham bone on the smuggler, like out of pure like I'm upset. But I think initially he would just want to save me. So he definitely like runs over, and then grabs the pill, and like tries to put it in my mouth as fast as possible.
Okay. The smuggler does get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Against Thanos. But he's not doing so hot. He swings wide and completely misses.
Okay. Good for we take those. All right. So now how does this work since I'm at 0? Will I still heal off this?
Yeah, you still heal.
Okay.
You heal for whatever the blood pill gives you.
All right. So 4d4 plus 4. All right. Ooh, high rolls.
Is that that's a greater blood
It
pill?
is a greater. Yes, I should have. Yes, it was a greater. That's what I had.
You still have one of those?
I had 2. Yeah, because I bought 2 at the shop. I gave 1 to Izuto, and that was my last one.
Okay.
I think the greater blood pills have, because I know the chakra pills have 2 uses per each of them. I don't know
Do
if the
they?
greater blood pills work like that.
I didn't realize that.
I realized that when I was refilling up my chakra earlier.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you feel the life come back into you, Arata, as Thanatos sort of yips at you, telling you to get up.
Quit being so lazy.
Just for the record for everybody, everything has 2 uses except the medkit. A medkit has 5.
Okay.
I was looking. Blood pill 2 uses. Okay.
So I still have 1 use of a greater blood pill, I guess, and then
Gotcha. Okay. So I guess I could mark it as half of a blood pill, I suppose.
Yeah. I just
Oh,
used
yeah,
both.
there are 2 uses. Okay.
Half greater blood pill.
I kind of wish that they would just, have like 2 blood pills as opposed to 1 with 2 uses.
I agree. I mean, we can switch that in our playthrough if you really.
Also, do we just want to start marking it as like you get 2 when you buy it, just so it's easier?
Yeah, I think that'd be easier.
Okay, so I have 1, and we'll say, do you want to say I tossed you 2, Izuto, just for argument's sake right now?
And then I have, instead of 4 chakra pills, I have, or instead of 1, I have 2 now.
Okay.
All right. So I do still have one greater blood pill in my pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
So the smuggler up that you have held in your earthen grasp, he'll try to escape it, I suppose, right? Can he
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah. It's the only thing he can do, I think, on his turn.
What sort of is it a save or a check?
It is just another savings throw.
Okay.
I believe it is a. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Okay. It's a dex save, I assume.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just run with
Okay.
that.
So he does manage to sort of slip out of the earthen grasp there. Is it his action to do that?
I believe so. Give me 1 second.
I guess I can take a look at it as well.
As an action on their turn, yep.
Okay. So he calls back and says, "Keep holding them off." And he will continue running as he slips around the corner there. And you hear him continue even further with dashing as his bonus action.
Oh, God.
Dude, he is gone.
The other smuggler says, "No, wait, come back." And he'll just at this point, seeing Arata like come back to life and probably looking pretty pissed too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will put up his hands and he says, "Don't hurt me, I surrender."
I immediately go to punch him in the mouth. He's the first person that's knocked me out, and I'm very like my
Wait! I stopped him. Come on. we
What's
have
the word?
questions.
No, I go to knock him out. There's no questions asked. I go to knock him out.
I hold him back.
I avoid this. I will tumble out of the way. I will try again.
I hold him back. I want to ask questions, and then you can punch him in the face, okay?
So we're still in combat technically here.
Yeah.
So Suiko is up next.
Okay, great. Oh, great. So after me, it's Harada, so he's just gonna punch him in the face.
Depends what you do, I suppose. What's the word I'm looking for? My not glory. My like my some dignity's hurt. Yeah, dignity's like the dignity's what I'm looking for.
So do I have no choice but to attack this guy?
You mean you can?
You can talk. You can.
He said that he has his hands up right now and he says, "I'm sorry."
Okay.
I will tell you, my like Arata's like clearly looking at him like he is just ready to just wail one on him because my feelings and my dignity are quite injured right now.
Okay. I ask Arata to give me the rope so I can tie him up. And then I'm like, and
No.
then I'm good. My questions, you can punch him in the face. I don't care.
I'm not gonna hand you the rope to tie me up with. Good talk though.
Give me the rope.
No.
You're causing a scene in front of Than.
Dan's as pissed. I feel
Yeah,
like.
Than agrees. Than is on my side right
I
now.
don't think Dan's on your side about this one.
So
All right, then I want to punch him in the face so you don't get that glory.
okay. I'll say he's not really trying to resist at the moment. You punch him in the face, knocking him unconscious.
So how do you like that, Arata? We could
I
have avoided this.
I look at you pissed. I don't say a single word. I just like walk off. I'm just like sitting over here on the barrels and stuff.
We still have.
We're still.
Are we combat? Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we'll continue then.
Arata is up next. Well, Suiko, you can move if you'd like before your turn ends.
Okay, I turn away and I just walk off towards Izuto. Oh no! Wait, sorry. 25.
Well, I guess I should ask. I mean, if you guys are trying to pursue the guy who's getting away, combat is. If you're not-
I am so enraged. I'm going to murder these people.
Yeah, I'll join Izuto, trying to
Okay.
chase this down as Arata has the hissy fit.
Arata is up next.
I don't even know what I'll do at this point because I'm just like mad at everything. I really want to tackle Suiko. I'm going to. I guess I just run. Just, I'm like upset. I'm like a little like 3-year-old.
It costs half your movement to get up from being prone.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get up. Is that like an action? Is that considered an action?
No, it's half your movement.
Okay. So can I still dash and so I get like 1 full movement worth basically? Is that how that would work?
So you would get
1.5.
45 feet, or no, 50 feet. 'Cause you have 35.
I got you. All right, so 50 feet. All right, so I just dash, trying to beat everyone because my feelings are hurt and get away from everybody. So I'm just sprinting this way.
Okay. Next up is Izuto.
Going up here. And I guess I'll dash.
Behind.
He's coming.
He's coming.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
I see.
Next up is Manifest.
Than dashes. He'll go ahead and actually hop on my shoulder. So Dan will hop on my back or hop on my shoulder while I'm running.
Okay. All right. Next up is the Smuggler here. And he looks back, seeing Izuto looking like covered in iron dust and looking not terribly happy. He says, "Oh crap!" and he runs along here, and disappears around the corner with using his bonus action and his action to dash. Next up is Suiko. I'll say Izuto, you hear this guy calling out to someone as he turns the corner.
If I dash, I get double the movement, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Next up is Arata.
Same thing. I'll just be dashing. I'm just running angrily. So that's 25, and then 35 would be matching with Izuto. And then I'm just gonna move you for a second. Sorry. I'm sorry. And I just sprint here.
Out of the way.
There you go. Yeah, shoving Izuto and Suiko out of the way as I sprint forward. Than is on my shoulder.
Hey, don't take your anger out on Izuto.
Izuto's up next.
30. Let me do it again.
I think next level Than gets bigger, and I don't know if he's gonna be allowed to ride on my shoulder anymore.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Thanatos.
I
I will say, I'll do a bonus action to restore my temporary hit points.
Okay. Does that cost chakra?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be crazy if that's free. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what Than would do, because I don't know. I think Than, while on my shoulder, will prep a dash, because I don't think he would leave my side right now. So he's chilling on my shoulder, and he's going to prep a dash.
All right. So Izuto, you hear around the corner some footsteps, some rushed speaking. They're sort of gruff voices in addition to the Smuggler's sort of lighter tone. And go make a perception check. Yeah, you can't hear anything about what is being said.
Too angry. Can't hear.
Yeah, I'm mindlessly running at them.
All right. Next up is going to be them.
Negotiator, the enforcer. Oh Jesus.
This just sounds like it's going to be a good time.
I just got to pull up their stat blocks real quick. Okay.
What a great name.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move a little bit here. He will move.
It just has a shoe print on his face from getting stomped.
All right. Next up is Suiko.
Okay, I forgot Than was in his Beast Human clone, but for argument's sake, we'll say he got out of it when he hopped on my shoulder. So because he can cancel it, so he's just not in it anymore.
Right. Okay.
I'm done.
So Suiko dashes ahead, seeing the sight of two additional figures sort of standing there. One sort of older guy in this trench coat, and another kind of tough-looking, not ninja, perhaps somewhat ninja-like, but without a headband.
Dad, it's an old man.
Not the old
Next up
man.
is Arata.
All right, I'm running. I suppose 35 to there, and then. So do we see all three of these people now?
I don't know. Can you see them?
Well, kind of, but I don't know. Like the enforcer's like dim, so I don't know if this is counted as
That makes
visible or not.
sense. So the torchlight is only providing a little bit of dim light at that point. You can really partially see him.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish my sprint because I would run up probably until I, well, actually I'm just blind rage right now. I'm not gonna. He just full sends.
Okay. Next up is Izuto. As you walk up to this guy in front of you, he says to you, Arata, he says, better back down, kid, if you know what's good for you.
Bro,
So angry.
bring it, sister.
I'm just behind him, and all I whisper is just die.
All right. Next up is Thanatos.
Oh, wait. No,
Oh,
it's my
sorry.
turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. This is just to hit, and I will double it to 2. So,
Okay, well, that one's not hitting.
Oh, okay, so I thought you had dashed for you.
and that one's critting.
No, he just moved once.
Okay.
That's the two worlds. All right, so one will hit.
The duality of man.
What's the roll on the first one? It might hit. I mean, probably.
So it's just double. What's it called? It's just double jutsu. So it's just 7.
And then if it's on hit, they make a strength saving throw, but otherwise no. Nothing.
Okay, so this
That's
double
just
jutsu
7.
thing, you're casting the jutsu twice. Is that the idea?
Yeah, and it takes the chakra away. Like so, it would be it's 4, but now it's taking 8 away.
Okay.
Do you get-
And is this Earthen Grasp, or what is this?
This is agonizing thorn.
Okay. And this is an attack roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Ninjutsu attack roll. So it would be
Yep.
it would be the 7 plus something.
Oh, so you get your plus, right?
Oh, sorry.
It should be like plus 6 probably.
Wait, what would you add to it? I forget.
Intelligence and proficiency if it's a ninjutsu attack roll.
Yeah, so plus 6 to both of them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So the first one does hit. The guy only has an armor class of 13.
Hey, we
I
take
always
those.
I forget to add those. I really need to.
Anyway, yeah, plus 6 to both of them.
Yeah. So you hit twice.
Okay. And then is the second one a crit?
Yes. Second one crits.
Okay, so he'll make 2 strength saving throws.
Okay. That's one. So he does make both of his strength saves.
Your saves are nuts, Hudson. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm the save master. Can't hit worth anything.
Yeah, so basically he
I
just
disagree.
won't be knocked down prone.
But he will take the full damage.
Okay.
This will be the first one.
Oh boy.
This will be the second one.
Oh, I did have a quick question while we're rolling real quick. For like those death saving throws, if I go unconscious again, is that like one death saving throw like stuck with me, or does it reset now because I came back?
So it technically resets. I often do a homebrew rule where it doesn't until you take a short rest.
Okay,
But
I think that's
for you
fair.
guys, well, I feel like you guys might not be ready for that,
Oh, okay.
Frank.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So we'll leave it as normal for now.
Okay.
So it does reset.
I do like the short rest rule whenever you feel we're prepped and ready.
Once maybe next level or something like that.
I got you.
So and then the second one is critting. Did you account
Oh,
for that?
okay. So he's just taken out then.
Yes.
Yeah.
My blind
so,
rage.
These are agonizing thorns.
Yeah.
So these are like metal arrow basically.
It's just a giant shard reaching from like basically like a lightning bolt, but it's iron, and it will go from my back immediately at him.
Okay. So the first one impacts, and he sort of looks up and sees this second bigger one coming at him, and he gets taken down by it with the force of the second blow.
Thanatos will go ahead and use his dash that he had prepped before his turn comes up here.
Oh yeah, it's Thanatos' turn.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, sorry. It's Thanatos' turn. So yeah, you can get to them easily enough.
So he'll... Oh, it is his turn completely. I guess it doesn't matter then. I mean, he'll dash over there. He'll prep the dash, yeah, and then because just in case he needs to move after the hit. But let me see. I guess we'll make him. How much chakra does he have? 9. Yeah, he will. I suppose go ahead and bonus action again to go into beast human clone. And then he will proceed to tunneling Fang, the smuggler.
Okay.
Slash R20 plus 4. Dude. Ugh!
He's Thanatos is not quite. He's still shaken from seeing Arata being downed earlier. The smuggler dodges out of the way.
I don't even know if I want him to run away.
He says it's his turn next, and he says, maybe we should give up. These guys are too tough for us. But he does try and sort of stomp at Thanatos, trying to just kind of get him away from him.
Tip, no shot. I'm letting him surrender now. So.
I'm glad you and I are on the same page.
He misses Thanatos. Thanatos, the beast clone of Arata, dodges out of the way.
Yes, sir.
The older guy sort of looks at you guys, and he will go ahead and he will. You see him look at you, Arata. Actually, no. He'll target Arata. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw, as his eyes sort of just seem to like peer and pierce into yours.
Shiznit. Intelligence is not ideal. An intelligence saving throw. Okay, so I have +4. So it's just a D20 then with my like intelligence checked on the. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay. That does succeed. Yeah, meet or beat. So yeah, you barely. You avoid. You feel like these sort of strange like thoughts being like poured into your head, but you like you blink your eyes and shake your head, and they stop.
Okay.
The negotiator will go ahead and back up.
I yell at everyone not to look at the old guy's eyes, and I immediately close my eyes. So does Than, because we can just use our smell to find people. So.
Okay.
We're good.
The enforcer is just down at the moment. Next up is Suika. Man, you didn't even give that enforcer a chance to do anything. He had some cool stuff he could have done.
Be gone.
Be gone, thought.
Going home. Can I throw a knife at the smuggler? Am I too far away?
Yeah, no, it's 15 feet or whatever. Yeah, you can throw a kunai.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna throw that in.
Okay, you definitely hit. The damage for a kunai is
4.
D4. That sounds right.
Yeah. 1d4.
Okay. So it sinks into him. He lets out a cry.
You fricked, nerd.
So go ahead and roll a D8, Suika. So apparently the way that ammunition works in this game is you have an ammunition die. So you start out with like a D8, and if you roll a, let's see, if you roll a 1 or a 2, the die gets 1 die smaller each time until it finally disappears.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay. I do not add anything to that D8, right?
No, it's just a D8. It's just to see if you get a 1 or 2 on a D8. All right, so you're fine.
Okey-doke.
Next up is Arata.
All right. I W key my man's here. And I mean, how much health does he have? 5? I mean, I can visibly see he's pretty weak. I suppose I'll do Chakra Blow, just because I would want to do as much damage as possible right now. And then just try to swing at him with my Knuckle Blades. That's what I'm talking about.
I suppose you do need to roll, I think, technically. Or did you do a Chakra Blade?
Yes, I did a Chakra Blade.
Okay, with that, I think the minimum damage should take him out.
I think it's like yeah, it should be.
It's like 2d6 plus 3, so the min would be 5. So he goes down beneath your blow. He says, no, wait, and you punch him in the face.
Yeah, just straight up. I just straight up rock him right there.
Izuto, you're up.
Hey, don't forget, don't look him in the eye.
Hold on, see if I can. Oh my god,
He's like just out of range.
30 and he's 35.
It do be like that.
Second, see if I have something above 30.
What are you doing, Izuto?
I was gonna attack him, but I was thinking if I had something that was above 30. But he's, I think, technically 35 feet away, so none of my things would reach him.
Right.
Um,
I think you could throw a kunai technically, but
no, I'll prep a dodge, I guess,
okay.
And then I'll take his advice on closing my eyes for now.
Okay. So just to let you know, in terms of closing your eyes or whatever, that will give him advantage on attacks against you, and you disadvantage on attacks against him, since you're effectively blinding yourself.
Could I open them on the next turn, or does it count as an action?
No. So the way it works is you choose to close them. I think at the end of your turn. Or yeah. Actually, no. It would be at this. I'm sorry. It would be at the start of your turn.
Okay.
So,
then never mind. I won't close them. I'll just prep a dodge and call it a day.
Okay. Thanatos is up next.
Alright. Than, we'll go ahead and... Oh, he did use Tunneling Fang last time. So he should be at 1 chakra. Are you even close enough to, like, reach him? Oh, yes, cool. Okay, Than's going to run up and just try to take this man's ankles.
Ankle biter.
The one and only. Yes, sir. Yes, that's my boy. That's my road dog.
Another nat 20.
So I get to roll double dice. Is the thing correct? Okay.
It'll be 2d4 instead of 1.
Thank goodness. Yes, sir. Dan's going crazy right now.
Doing his best. All right. Next up is his turn. He will go ahead and look at Izuto, since Izuto has his eyes open. Go ahead and make an intelligence save, Izuto. You should be proficient in those. You should have like +6 or something like that.
Well, the intelligence is +3, right? Like
Right,
intelligence would only be +3. The other stuff would be proficient, right?
I think you're proficient in intelligence saving throws as a ninjutsu specialist. You should have 2 saving throws that you're proficient in.
Yeah,
I
think you're right.
Is it marked on your thing?
I don't
'Cause
think it's marked, but I think he's right.
Yeah, I can check real quick.
I say I know Hunter's is Dex and Intelligent. I would imagine you're probably like Wisdom. and
I just
something.
typed in nin into the find bar, and there are like 1 billion results.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I think I have it. Proficiencies. Yeah, wisdom and intelligence, you're right.
Okay, yeah. So you would have a +6 to your save. Yeah. So with that, you sense this genjutsu this guy's trying to do, and you are having none of it. You shake your head and get out of it immediately. He looks like he's sweating a little bit. He's concerned that both of his genjutsu attempts have both failed miserably. Next up is Suiko.
Fine. Work on me. Okay, well, let me throw a knife at him again.
Yeah, so unfortunately he's pretty nimble. He dodges out of the way of the knife.
Nice.
Next up is Arata.
Oh. Alright, I guess for now, I'm going to bonus action. I don't know if I want to do this or not. Yeah, it's fine. I'm trying to go like crazy brazy. I'm going to activate my 4 legs technique, which basically makes me faster. And then I can do Tunneling Fang after that, which I can move 30 feet to hit someone. Go to 8. So I zoom over here, rapidly spinning, trying to hit him. 6. Oh, my
So
lantern.
Suiko, you kind of dodge out of the way as Arata comes through this tunneling whirlwind. The smuggler gets blown into the side of the cave wall.
Does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit. Unfortunately, he dodges out of the way again. He's as quick on his feet, this old guy. Next up is Izuto.
Hello. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I'll do double jutsu again.
That'll hit. Those both hit.
Alright, so...
Those strength saves, right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, basically determine if he goes
He
prone or not.
will go ahead and use his limitless potential as a non-clan to
What is
roll
he
an extra
gonna do?
d8 for these.
Imagine being a non-clan. That's so embarrassing.
That's so tough. Holy hell.
So one of them, or he fails on the second one.
Alright, so the second one will make him prone.
He's at Than's level now.
Then oh, actually, he's in beast clone form right now.
Yeah, that's true. He's under a drooling version of me.
Guys, you're in your 4 legs mode or whatever. So yeah, you're both kind of.
Yeah, we're both on 4 legs, just looking like wild animals. It's great. Both looking like me.
Alright. And then on the second one, he goes prone.
Okay. It's not knocked to the ground, and the second metal sledgehammer careens into him. Next up is Thanatos.
Because any character can talk like in this moment, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, so like in my head,
as like a reaction or whatever, very briefly.
Okay, so yeah, Than is very like obviously he's in beast human mode or whatever, so he's like weird growling as a human. No, it's strange, and I just like kind of put my knife to him like Arata does, and he's like, you know, if you beg for forgiveness, I might let you live. Like, just I'm trying to like win something, so I'm trying to intimidate like the shit out of this guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you roll an intimidation check, and I'm gonna have him roll an insight check.
Okay. That was plus nothing. Nice. No shot, bro.
Okay. So I will ask you, Arata. Do you is your intention to kill these people, or are you're bluffing at the moment?
I don't truly have an intention to kill. I want to feel powerful basically because I feel like very like stripped of my like my like coolness like after being knocked down and like knocked unconscious for the first time, so I'm just trying to like win an intimidation fight, but I don't genuinely have a desire to kill.
Okay. Yeah, he claps his hands together. Since he's already prone, he just sort of shifts into a bit, like the sort of worship position or whatever, and sort of puts his hands on the ground. And he says, as his reaction, "Please, Master Ninja, spare our puny lives."
All right.
And with that, I suppose combat is over.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he gonna do anything else?
Nope, he's sitting there prone.
I
Okay.
immediately run up to him and punch him.
Sure.
How much is a punch? Just like 1d4?
I think unless you have unarmed combat or whatever,
I do not.
I think it's just your strength modifier for the damage.
Okay, just +1.
That's
yeah.
funny because I would do -1. I would
hit,
heal
it
him.
would be your strength, or actually it'd be strength or dex and proficiency to hit, but the damage would only ever be 1.
Okay.
Kenjiro's not gonna be happy with this.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, technically you have advantage on the strike, but whatever. You successfully sort of just hit him on the ground and sort of give him a kick.
Suiko can come and pull me back.
Would you like to do that?
I was like, if she wants to.
Wait, what am I doing?
I ran up to him and punched him, and I'm gonna keep doing it unless someone stops me.
Alright, okay, alright. I hold him back. I'm like, it's alright, man. You did it.
Okay.
Cool
Tab,
off over here.
Change the music.
I was like, I am content with my combat being over.
Okay. The negotiator sort of remains in the same position. Careful to keep his eyes to the ground. And he just sort of waits for one of you to speak to him.
Alright, what were you doing here, bro? What's the deal?
He says, "Humbly, good lady, we are simple traders from the land of tea."
Simple traders.
Cut the crap, bro.
Okay.
Look at me. Don't look at me. Keep it. Bro, cut the crap. I am not in a good mood. And to be honest with you, I don't mind knocking you out, and I think I can do it faster than these guys can stop me.
He's well. Here, I'll roll a minute. I'm rolling an insight check for you too. Izuto. So Izuto, well, let's see. How should I phrase this?
I do not want to kill him, but I'm very keen on breaking his hand or something.
Okay. He says, humbly, sir, I will be as truthful with you as I can be. We do some illegal activities, which is why we are in this cave here.
No.
But what we do harms no one and benefits many.
Who does it benefit?
The people of the village of Tacoma. They
Okay.
are burdened by heavy tariffs upon simple household goods and items and food. Only the wealthy can survive without fear of becoming destitute. We provide an additional source of supplies for them.
It's hard to argue with that.
Right.
He's the negotiator.
He's the negotiator.
Fine. Alright, I'm calm. Your hand lives another day.
He says, "Thank you, Master."
All right,
Master,
so do you?
Master Ninja, I suppose he would say.
So are you very much on like May? I don't remember her name. Like the girl that's fighting Amy. Are you very much on Amy's side for this whole debacle going on right now?
He says, "I know of Amy. She, of course, is not involved in an illegal operation like this."
Is he lying to me right now? Is there a way I can know that?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Can I smell the lie on him? My insight's +3. Oops.
Okay. This guy's pretty slippery. You get the sense that he may or may not be lying, but even if Amy was involved with this, he probably wouldn't tell you.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, well, since we are, if you didn't know, we are helping with the whole investigation thing going on, is there any information you'd like to share with us to help, pivot your side one way or the other?
He says, "Hi, you're from the delegation of the Land of Fire. I had heard that you would be coming. I didn't realize that you would be investigating the locations yourselves."
All right, gotta get all the facts somehow.
Indeed. I suppose I would only say that you examine the state of the citizens of the Southern District of Tacoma before you judge us too harshly.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. That's fair. So these tariffs you speak of, how high are we talking? Is it like y'all just don't want to deal with it, or is it actually unreasonable?
He says, "I think that any poor person would consider it entirely unreasonable, unlivable, so to speak. They are levied not by Lord Ibuki, but by his masters in the capital city of the Land of Rivers."
Okay.
Okay, so, but then if it's not by Ibuki, then if Amy were to win this, how does this help lower the tariffs at all?
He says, "If we gain the property of this iron mine here, we'll be able to expand our operations and operate with much greater freedom and less necessary stealth than we've been operating so far."
I see. So you would just be able to smuggle easier, is really where we're going with this.
And with greater numbers and for cheaper prices as a result.
Okay. So still illegal acts, but, for the greater good, as you would say, I'm sure.
Illegal in the Land of Rivers by their unreasonable leaders, not illegal by any humanitarian standard.
Of course, of course. Well, you two have any other questions?
Where are you from?
Land of Tea.
He says, "Master Ninja, I am from a town in the Land of Tea. I doubt you have heard its name. It is small, along the borders of the Land of Tea and the Land of Springs."
I see.
I would like to. I'm not gonna apologize for knocking out your friends, but you should probably take care of them. They're not gonna do too hot by themselves.
Yeah, I'm with him.
One more thing. Were you guys just smuggling like regular goods, or were the blue crystals a part of this at all?
He says, "We've allowed the blue crystals to flourish here because they keep away predators."
So what's in these boxes? What's in these barrels?
Predators.
Are you asking, or are you looking through them?
Just start looking through them. Entertain yourself.
They appear to these ones appear to be mostly foodstuffs. There's a fair number of like processed food goods here, a little fancier, like in little packages and whatnot. He says merely foodstuffs, my lord, or Master Ninja, rather.
What was that? I'm just curious.
Okay. You take a bite out of one of the things. It's pretty tasty. It reminds you of your food that you got back in the Land of Tea for the brief time that you lived there.
Fun. Sorry, can I ask him about the predators that he mentioned? The blue crystals keep the predators away, right?
He did say that.
Can I ask about those predators? I'm just curious.
You can ask him about anything. Just a matter if he'll
He
answer.
says, in caves like these, distasteful creatures often come to live. Sometimes yokai develop. Sometimes they're of a more beastly nature. But the blue crystals tend to keep things in balance, and they keep the spirits happy as well. There are some
Okay.
spirits that live within this place.
Okay. So, were you the ones interacting with those water spirits earlier in the cave?
I see that you have met them as well. Yes, we've made an alliance, so to speak, with one of them.
You'll meet the other douchey one.
The other one was not nearly as reasonable as you fine ninja are.
Don't patronize
I am
me.
by no
Don't
means
patronize me.
reasonable.
Alright, Lil, I'm gonna tell you right now. You pull some shit like that again, I'm gonna clock you across the mouth. I'm not doing that.
He says, "My apologies. I meant nothing but sincerity."
I hate this guy. I hate him.
All right. Team up.
I start walking. Yeah. You stay right there.
Stand watching.
He's not moving. He's still on the ground.
Than is staring at him profusely.
Oh, that is true. He is prone.
Good boy, fan.
All right. I hate this guy. He's so slippery.
Me
He's
too.
slippery, and he's used to these situations, and I don't like him.
I don't like him either. I feel like best we can do is like knock him out and go on, or we just let him do his thing, you know. But you know, it's I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
Are you sure Amy isn't a part of your operation?
He'll roll another insight check for Suik.
Like, are you sure?
So Suiko, it's pretty clear by your voice that you think that Amy is involved in this. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, well, to be perfectly honest, there is a relationship between this group and her. However, she merely supplies some goods and is unaware of where they end up.
Bro, he's a PR master. His public relations are out of this planet.
He's so good.
Oh, sorry. So, what are those goods that you help her smuggle?
As I said, foodstuff. However, if I may be so bold, there is another group led by another. They use some of our. We allow them to use some of our smuggling routes for a fee. However, they do not direct their goods here to the mines. They direct them further west. We suspect to the abandoned fortress that is also the subject of these negotiations.
Oh, yeah, we were thinking about going over there. Anything you want to tell us about that? Because that'll probably be our next stop.
I've met them once or twice. I believe that one of them is a ninja like you. Other than that, they're mostly mercenaries. I get the sense that it's mostly this individual who apparently must have some sort of benefactor who's paying for all of this.
When you saw the guy, are they definitely a shoot-on-sight type of people, or would they be willing to talk?
He says, I would say that they're less friendly than my group. However, they are smugglers, not murderers, as far as I know.
It's fair. Makes sense. All right, well, any other great pieces of info that if I find out you didn't tell us, I'll have to come back and be upset with you about?
He says, I'm racking my brain, Master Ninja, but nothing comes to mind.
I hate him so much.
Listen, just one murder. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about it.
We can't. I can't murder him. I can't murder him. I can't do that. I want to. I do. I can't.
Just kidding. I'm saving my first.
Your M card.
Yeah, my M card is for the dude that's taking down the orphanage.
All right. Anyway. All right. Well, if you don't got anything else for us, we will head out. Like we said before, might want to take care of your peoples all around here. They're knocked out on random spots.
You'll find them or not. I don't care.
Not really my problem anymore.
We're so gracious.
As you leave, he calls out, "Thank you, Master Ninjas."
Die in a hole.
Hold up 1 second. I don't really have. I wanted something to like throw at him. As I'm walking out, I like.
Throw a rock at him.
I like one of the crates that like is stable and isn't broken. I like break it open and I just like grab a piece of food and eat it on the way out, just like out of spite, just like chomp on it.
Aggressively eating.
Yes, I'm aggressively eating their food as I leave.
Can I
Okay.
pickpocket the enforcer?
I was gonna say, does this enforcer have anything cool on him?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, he does have one blood pill on him. Other than that, he mostly has he just has his weapons. A stack of kunai and a dagger for melee.
For the blood pill, is it 2 or 1? Now that we did the difference.
It'll be well, yeah. I'll say it's just 1.
Okay, I think we should take it for Arata being knocked up. I think we deserve it.
That's their payment.
We all in agreement? Okay, cool.
Wait.
Oh wait, okay, pause. If Kenjiro asks about this, what are we telling him?
I'm telling him that you were severely injured and that you.
And we needed it for heal.
blood pill.
Okay, this is fair.
You got anything valuable on you, bro?
It's okay. All right. Well,
This feels like
we can
we're.
Go now. We can go now, Suka. We can go now.
Alright, go on. No, go on. I want money.
All right. We'll give the 2 blood pills to Arata.
Okay.
Oh, are you giving me like the greater blood pill back?
No, like the 2 we got off of that guy.
Oh, did he have 2 or did he have
You
1?
only- No, you only got 1 off.
Oh, sorry, 1. We'll give the 1 to you.
Okay. I'm not gonna use it yet because we might be able to rest before this point, but
All right.
blood pill.
All right. I guess we
So you guys exit the mine at this point, having explored it.
Yes.
Fullness. I will say that there is an additional exit that you guys see, the one that the smugglers were apparently using, because as you recall, the mine was blocked off.
Yes.
yeah with the rock.
However, the exit that they use, it basically opens up into a little crevice between 2 hills, pretty high up. There's a bunch of ropes on the way down that they've apparently used.
Actually, hold on. Can I go? Well, never mind. I was gonna ask the negotiator if there is a more efficient way to get to the mansion.
You head back there and ask him?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's smart.
He says, we guide those smugglers through the forest, not to the abandoned fortress itself. I believe that if you took one of the side rivers that branch off of the one passing through Tacoma, that would probably be swifter if you had a boat.
Okay. Thank you. I forgive you.
My pleasure, Master Ninja.
Kiss him on the cheek.
Oh my god, you piece of shit.
I lean over to like whisper at Than, and as we're walking away, Than like walks over, like hikes his leg up, and just kind of like marks him and pees on him right there as we're walking away.
Just abusing the guy now.
I'm annoyed.
That's fair.
He did almost
Alright.
die.
So you guys exit through the secondary entrance, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And begin making your way to town, I guess would be your next destination.
Yeah, because I'd be on the way there.
Yeah. You arrive in town. Let's see. Oh, no, you guys came in to the mines in the evening, I think.
It was a little later into the day.
Yeah. So I'll say your adventure in the mines, basically you travel for about an hour before you have to sort of set up camp. So the following day, you make it the rest of the way back to town, arriving a little past noon. Let's put you guys there. Where is it? There. Yeah. And I guess you guys meet up with Kenjiro at the tavern, or unless there's something else you want to do.
No, I'm good. No,
Right now, yeah.
Did we like rest at all at the camp or anything like that?
You got a full rest. You're not back at full.
Okay.
Kenjiro is there, apparently eating his lunch as the negotiations head on. They take a break for lunch at noon every day. He welcomes you guys back and he says, "Hey, you okay there, Izuto? You look a little green."
Dude, there was these mushrooms, and they have not been sitting well.
Kenjiro nods and says, I never liked mushrooms either. Bad trips, man, I tell ya.
I wish it was one of those, dude.
Oh. So just a poisonous mushroom then?
Yeah, it wasn't a fun one.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna ask. What's the story, guys? I'll tell you what I've discovered first, I suppose.
Okay.
First off, the people here in town, there's a pretty active black market. I infiltrated it. It's not exactly super well hidden. My sense is that Lord Ibuki probably knows about it, but he's not doing anything about it.
Okay.
I get the sense that there's a pretty significant smuggling operation going on here to bring all these extra goods.
Oh, you have no idea.
My brother in Christ.
Good. It sounds like you guys might have some evidence for me.
Let me tell you. Good.
Let me finish my report real quick.
Yeah.
Basically, negotiations are going not so well. Neither side is backing down that much. I'm guessing that both sides feels like they have some sort of secret card that they're waiting to play, but I don't know what that might be. Maybe you could tell me about that.
Well, one thing we can tell you is you are correct. There is a huge smuggling operation going on. It is insane.
It is far and wide.
It is going wide and far. As he said, it's wild. They wilding out there. Okay. For one, they are going crazy through the forest. The mine is like pretty much seemingly their almost like main pit stop, for keeping items and such. I will say smuggling wise, I don't know what you saw in the black market, but it's not too dangerous of items. There was like one crate of weapons, mostly food, cutlery, nothing too insane.
Kenjiro nods and says, that was my impression as well.
Yeah. They claimed it was because of high taxes. That was their reasoning. So we got, I don't really know tax-wise around here, but that is what they said.
He nods and says, yeah, the tariffs here are pretty ridiculous. I mean, they wouldn't be an issue if you made a good living, but if you are more of a day laborer, it would be rough, I would imagine.
Now, question, I don't know if you know this. Is it true that Ibuki really doesn't control the taxes that much?
Kenjiro nods again and he says, yep, he gets his directives from his higher-ups in the Land of Rivers.
Okay. So even if Maya? Amy? I'll get there one day. Even if Amy were to take over, then it really wouldn't help tariff-wise very much. Correct, Kenjiro?
Kenjiro looks thoughtful for a moment and he says, probably not. My only concern would be if she took over the mines in the forest and expanded her smuggling operation, it might draw the ire of people outside of the village in the Land of River if it became too prominent.
Yeah.
It's small scale now, relatively speaking.
Yeah, but
It's a fire in a very dry forest.
it will spread very quickly.
Kenjiro nods. Possibly.
But yeah, we also met a huge deer spirit that was.
Don't know what that is.
Kenjiro sort of shakes his head and he says, "You guys wind up with the strangest creatures."
Okay, so Kenjiro, I'll be the one to speak. So there's this deer spirit that apparently helped the seventh sage. I don't know if you know more about that. It wants all the hunters out. The hunters are smuggling people, and they're putting... Those weren't necessarily items. They were putting, like, chakra seals and stuff in places. I don't know if that's a... or I guess the chakra seals were holding things, so maybe they're more dangerous because they're a lot more well hidden than mine was. But basically, that's the situation in the forest. I did tell the elk that I would take the hunters away. I know that is a very biased thing. I understand it was wrong, but that's personally what I side with. I don't think the hunters are doing a very good job in there. But basically, what it bottles down to is the Amy side of things wants to help the people, but in my opinion, I feel like that's a ruse just to take control over very important parts of this land. So I don't know how we feel about that.
Kenjiro looks thoughtful for a moment. He says, "So you would support Lord Ibuki's claims on the properties?"
Unless the fortress had something insane, I think that's where my head is at. Because I think what they're doing with the whole smuggling thing and trying to help the poor people is good, but I think it's under a facade of trying to help the poor people to get more people on their side, if that makes sense. I mean, maybe bringing it up to the higher ups that the tariffs are making the people uneasy and making things like this. It is why this conflict exists. If the tariffs weren't so high, I feel like the conflict, like the other land would have no power over the territories that they do.
Kenjiro looks at Arata and says, "What's your opinion, Arata? Who should we support?"
As of now, as Izuto said, we haven't gotten to go to the fortress yet. But with what we've seen, I'm on Ibuki's side. I mean, pretty much exactly what Izuto said, where, while they are trying to do it for, like, the quote-unquote right reason, I think especially if, like, one of the, people that is helping this operation go on gets to a very high-powered position, it can very quickly get out of hand and go from a smuggling operation to just a fully, illegal circle of nonsense going on here. So I think Ibuki at the moment is by far the way to go.
Not to mention, once they get those important places, they might keep expanding and expanding. It might even be a threat to the Land of Fire.
And honestly, what it sounds like to me is Ibuki's not really that bad of a ruler. It seems like above him is where the issues are. So I don't feel like Ibuki is the problem, I guess, is where I'm going with that.
Kenjiro nods and he looks at Suiko and says, "Suiko, your thoughts?"
I have no thoughts.
Kenjiro grins and says, "You're still forming your opinions then?"
I sure am.
Clear side note.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something, Suko?
No.
I was
You're
gonna
good.
say, as a side note, we did talk to one of the guys, and Amy is in, like, I would say
At least
anybody-
partially.
at least involved, like personally involved in the smuggling thing to cause, like, in my opinion, to cause conflict, but
Whether small
She
or
could be-
large, she's involved in
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
for a fact.
Kenjiro nods and says, "All right, well, I appreciate your thoughts. At the moment, I suppose I'll try to tip the negotiations in favor of Lord Ibuki, since that seems to be the consensus. But I would like you guys to investigate this final fortress here, just to be safe."
I agree.
Of course. Do you have any thoughts on this, Kenjiro?
Kenjiro nods and says, "Yes, but I've been the one sort of sitting around and eating all day. You guys have been the ones doing the grunt work. I figure either decision, either side that you guys make, I would probably be okay with. I don't think that either of them is going to affect the Land of Fire in particular, at least certainly not in the short term, probably not even in the long term. It's a small village. It's not a Tacoma is not a power center.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate your thoughts. It's interesting. I'm glad that you guys have sort of taken to looking at the truth and just trying to figure out what the right way to go is, as opposed to the easy way.
Also,
In any
I know
case-
the
What's that? What's that, Izuto?
If he mentions me getting knocked unconscious, I'm gonna knock him unconscious.
Oh,
hello.
There you go.
Hello?
We hear you now.
Oh, okay. Are we
you
good?
cut out there for a second. Yeah. What were you saying? Something?
I was gonna say, and the Lord Ibuki is the one that's like not with the hunters, right? Because the hunters are with Amy.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I just need to.
The hunters are our Land of Tea hunters.
Okay, that's right. Okay, sorry, that was all.
Kenjiro grins and says, I get the sense that this elk might have promised you something.
Okay, it promised us. Okay, I'll be. Listen.
Hey, don't say us. Don't say us. You go ahead, Izuto.
It promised me cool sage weapons, and listen, I am trying to be unbiased as possible because it didn't. Arata didn't even like the elk, and he's on the Ibuki side. Okay.
This is true.
So I am being completely. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible here. I just something about the whole Amy thing. It feels like.
Kenjiro waves his hands and he says, "Don't worry, Izuto. I get it. I don't think that your bias is quite
Cool. Cool.
He just wants a weapon.
Just wants the weapon.
In any case, I figure I can delay things for at least another day here.
That should be all we need.
You guys get up to the fortress, figure it out, and maybe camp the night there, and get back as quick as you can to inform me of anything that you might have found.
Can do.
All right.
Bye.